I probably consume the most Japanese media of all of us.
Wow, that's a good challenge.
Even
way more than Burrito.
Burrito, you seem like you're a
Burrito, do you have a Crunchyroll subscription?
I do, but I don't pay for it.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
that's just like signing up. Anyone
Gemini, do you pay for yours?
Mm-hmm.
So
See,
he wins on that one.
And I got Funimation.
That's it.
And I got Funimation.
Oh, dip.
Yeah. It's because I'm too busy watching all those weird CW shows.
He's too busy having a life. Damn, dude.
You're the guy who watches all the CW
I feel
shows.
like you're like the only. You're like 1 in 100,000.
You're the only guy. You're the guy they
Dude,
keep
I
making
watch
them for.
I watch Nancy Drew.
You're the guy they keep fucking up franchises for.
Yeah, they're like, we have to do this, otherwise, what will Burrito think?
It's Quiznos all
watch?
over again.
Every
It's Quiznos
day.
all over again. There's a very specific market segment that's just you, Burrito.
True.
Nobody eats at Quiznos. Nobody watches CW shows. Burrito does them both.
That's okay. I mean, it's popular. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in business.
I don't know, man.
There's many others like him.
Sorry,
The
I was
West
reading
Borland
my
demographic.
news
That's
article.
Slam City diversity.
The West Borland demographic.
Actually, when I was at high school up here in Slam City South,
Yeah.
there was a group of guys in the band that I was friends with, like marching band. And they were like, "You look like Wes Borland. We're just gonna call you Wes." And so they did for like the whole semester. And then I remember being at Chili's or something with them, and the guy was like,
ribs.
one of my friends was like, Wes, what is that?
Is that
short
like your
for?"
middle name?
And his girlfriend smacked him. He's like, "That's not his real name. You gave him that name."
That's funny. What's
Like,
West short
oh
for?
yeah, that's right.
I could see it. You look a little bit like him. I mean,
You also look like Soggy Ben Affleck.
yeah.
Yeah,
but you look like-
I think for some reason. Yeah.
Burrito, you're kind of a more handsome guy than Wes. I think.
Uh-oh.
So it's opposite for me. I'm like a grosser Ben Affleck.
So
It was
West
more so
Borland is
when I was in
fucking
high school,
Soggy Burrito. West Borland is Soggy Burrito.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It was more so though because I had the sideburns. Like I didn't have a full beard. I just had sideburns.
We weren't
all the way
allowed to
down.
have full beards.
And then I had the little goatee part down
And a
here.
solid black
patch.
sclera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also had that.
Oh, and also that collar with the lights. And a 7-string guitar.
The name of your blog came to my mind, Brian, earlier.
My blog.
Yeah, the name of your blog. It's called.
Oh,
Brian McFly's blog?
No, it's called Soggy Ben's Sex Diary.
Yeah.
Or journal. You think diary or journal?
Zanga?
Soggy Ben's sex journal. Journal?
Soggy Ben's Sex Zanga? No.
Yeah, no, just journal.
Okay.
Soggy Ben's sex journal. I bet the .com's available.
I bet it is. I wouldn't have too many entries,
Yeah.
and I think that would be part of its charm, and also part of the theme.
It has, it's
me
like
not being
it's-
a
all it
sexually,
has is the hello world, and it says, "Yeah, I've been updating this every day for the last 20 years." But
Most days I just put nothing to report.
all of them are just blank
Every day.
posts.
Or it
It's
hasn't been updated in like 8 years.
No, it's just like a picture of your hand. Like,
Yeah. Check out my date.
hey. All right, notes.
Notes. Take notes.
Try to remember to salvage some of
You remember that shirt?
Yes. So it said take
need to bring it
notes.
back.
It said take notes, but it was backwards,
It was mirrored.
so that when he looks in the mirror,
It
he
says
can
take
read take notes.
That's a Slam City classic.
Yeah, because we always told him to take notes because he was always soft with his approach with women.
This is what you would call a trope.
This is definitely a trope. So
Take
Any
notes on
kinda-
how to pick up women.
yeah, so any kind
Okay.
of like overt misogyny, you'd be like, hey
Like a
burrito,
bunch of 23-year-olds with
hey burrito, take notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know I've still got that shirt somewhere.
I'm sure some of the letters are missing.
Or maybe it's just been stored away like a collector's item.
In a sealed bag.
Maybe. Yes.
Damn.
Which is fine. I mean, I would much appreciate that over like a... I mean, I guess I'd take it both ways.
I like breaking shit in.
Yeah,
like
but-
making it mine.
It could be like the shirt that was worn twice and got lost, or it was
True.
the one that was preserved in the bag.
It could be the cum rag.
Or it could be the cum rag.
Could end up the cum rag.
That's why there's like a little hole where the O is.
Right.
Yeah. Not sure how it got
Oh, is
there.
this what this is for?
The bleach bled.
Yeah,
the bleach head
stains.
through.
Shit.
Yeah.
A little target.
All right.
Isn't that the worst pattern though? Like the pattern of bleach on clothing.
Yeah. It's like you can't make it look good, even though in the 90s people tried to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
It always looks like you accidentally spilled bleach on shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like you started your tie-dye project, but then were too lazy to finish it.
Or you had an
but-
accident during your tie-dye
But bleach
project.
always has that like, you know, it's bleach thing. Look to it, like it has that
Yeah.
yellowy and that
Right.
like purpley pinky
Oh,
kind of.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
how it just eats at it, and like you know that's bleach or cum,
Some
think
radioactive
of-
jizz.
radioactive jizz. That's fucking
This can be one of two things.
one of two things.
That sounds like someone's metal band.
Radioactive jizz. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Like
It'd have to be like experimental metal.
no, it's just like all it is just black metal or like just blast beats. I think it's a
Yeah.
punk band. Just
Oh, like a punk band on top of like 909 hits. Yeah. It's all like electronic drums. Sounds pretty good.
Those are the vocals?
yeah.
Uh-huh. It's speed punk with techno beats.
Radioactive Yaz.
That would be the PC name.
Yaz.
They had to change their name for radio.
When they got
Wait,
signed to major record label.
What's Yaz?
That's the
It's like the PC version. Like you're allowed to say
Of
it.
Jizz?
Yeah.
jizz. Well, I mean,
Yaz is
I just
also
made it up.
YAZ is the brand name of a birth control pill.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Art,
So
did you
just
want any
kind of-
pizza?
No, I'm okay right now, but if you're going to have some, just go for it.
No, I don't need it right now. I just I was
right.
offering it to you.
What kind of pizza?
Little C's
Oh, man. Any
with crazy
specialty?
bread. Yeah, it's the cheeser
Crazy bread
cheeser.
is always special.
It's the cheeser.
All right.
Cheeser.
Well, let's go through this.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Shit.
I
right.
accidentally downloaded the wrong Godzilla versus Kong.
Is there like the title
Like the first
from, like,
one?
It was Godzilla versus Dong.
It was just a masturbation
The
video.
Dong won.
Yeah.
He
Got him in
got
the
us,
eye.
Dong
dude.
always wins.
It blinded him.
Even beginning to fight with a Dong means the Dong already won.
That's true,
Yeah.
dude.
You
Do
either
not
ignore it or
engage.
you don't.
Exactly. Do not engage.
Yeah.
Don't make eye contact.
Yeah, Godzilla over here.
Damn, he made eye
I'm not looking at you,
contact.
dog.
I'm not looking at you, Dong.
I'm not doing this with you, okay?
And the dick hole is just like cackling.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Gojira. Look
Not
over here.
now, Dong.
Or they do one of those like Cheerio moments. You're like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Now I got to jack you off.
Oh, damn it. Now I gotta suck it.
Costco Kenny.
Costco
And we
Kenny.
close it out.
Costco Kenny.
Yeah. Now we got to hire Costco Kenny for different products. Like
Yeah.
we're bringing in Be Praised Mayo, and he's going to be giving samples of that shit.
man.
You got to write it though.
Costco Kenny's
Just
giving out Be
Fucking
Praised
spoonfuls
mayonnaise.
of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Hey, open your damn
I
fucking
think
mouth.
it just comes in a little like mayo packets.
Taste the Lord.
You know, like we were talking
No,
about.
it's like it's just like he has
If you were
he has
really
the
gonna give it
big
at
jar of
Costco.
it.
Oh.
If you're getting it at Costco, they have the big jar and they're putting it into the little like
Ramekin.
the ramekins or like the
not
little
post-COVID
plastic
though.
ones.
Not post-COVID though.
Right.
I mean,
they're putting in a Ziploc bag.
I guess we could go
and then
back
they're
in
cutting
time.
a hole in
This
the
is
bottom.
fucking
and just
2019.
White glaze.
This is 2019. This is how they
It's
used
like
to do mayo.
Go-Gurt, but mayonnaise.
All right,
Mayo
we
glaze.
good on that.
Mayo glaze. Yeah, we're good.
We could come up with that soon.
What is this, amateur hour? I'm blacker than the ace of spades and more militant than you and your whole damn army put together. While you out there chanting at rallies, browbeating politicians, I'm taking out any money front sucker on a humble that gets in my way. So I'll tell you what. When your so-called revolution starts, you call me, and I'll be right down front showing you how it's done. But until then, you need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking. Now can you dig it?
Ladies, gentlemen, and scholars, the world's first Quantinimo powered podcast live from the Daddy Juice Energy Studio of the Beaded Curtain District. Your star players, Gemini Jackson, the Burrito Bandito, Brian McFly, and Arthur Dude. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, of course, you scholars. I'm your fearless and greasy host, Gemini Jackson, some of the Quantinimo with our resident hyena, Arthur Dude.
Howdy, ninjas.
The Burrito Bandito.
Ole vatos.
And Brian McFly.
Hi.
Join us from the other side of the glory hole. Now, let's get this party started with Double X Quantimino.
No.
Not the Quantimino.
That's kind of an Adam Sandler voice you did there.
No.
It's right before the chorus kicks back in.
Mm-hmm. The Lunch Ladyland, you know? All right, speaking of Lunch Ladyland.
Ooh.
Mexican restaurants with dry-ass limes, man. Can we talk
This
about
is your beef, right?
This is
You
my
brought
beef,
this up.
but I believe this is a universally reviled happenstance. True or false?
It's like they're rocks. It's like they're rocks.
It's like, what's even the fucking point? Why even give me that?
I don't know if I've experienced this that much. I don't normally get limes at a Mexican restaurant. So can you enlighten a person that may or may not be white? I'm not saying that I'm white on the show.
Your lime consumption is pointing to things.
I know it. Yes, I know. But what are you
I
talking
mean,
about here?
Suspicious.
Yeah, your lime consumption is suspiciously low.
It's suspiciously white.
It's skewed a bit away from brown.
But back
I
to
didn't
the
realize
limes.
until just now
limes.
Back
that
to the
probably
limes.
is a white thing. Like white people are like, I don't like anything too spicy,
It's-
and also not a lot of citrus.
Like anything that like shocks the palate in any direction. Any kind of
Anything
what's
too
perhaps
stimulating.
like flavor. Yeah. Okay, but
Although I've been eating a lot of Cajun food, and I was thinking about the other day, I was like,
Cajun is spicy.
this is pretty ethnic. This is about as ethnic as it gets for whites, because it's like a lot of rice and like
mixtures,
a lot of spices and mixtures and like
like combining things.
pig stomachs,
A lot of
crazy shit.
awful. As a word. Awful.
You son of a bitch.
OFFAL.
You son of a bitch.
Down 4 or 5 letters down. All right, so dry ass limes. Basically, you know how limes have juice? These
Yeah.
don't, but they're still like lime shaped. So you squeeze them and you get perhaps
That's right.
1 or 2 drops. Not even joking. Like
I have experienced this. Yeah.
they're so hard and you're crushing the shit out of them. And you're like praying to the Lord, give me some damn strength so that I can extract from this stone 5 more drops to make my barbacoa really bump.
I have a solution for you. I think you should get one of those, those lime-shaped lime juice
I have
bottles,
that.
and keep it on you and bring
At
it
all
there,
times.
and then soak your dry ass lime with that. Your
See,
own
I was
personal
thinking,
lime.
like,
then squeeze it on.
And then squeeze it up.
Exactly. Like because you want like not
want the
just the lime
experience.
juice, you want the experience and you want the essence of the lime, you know? You want when the actual like the skin flakes in there. That's not in the lime juice.
That's right. Essence of lime.
Essence of lime. The umami of lime.
You also want whatever's on the tips of your fingers in there.
Yes, because you're always like this after you squeeze them. Burrito, give me some sentiments about dry ass limes. Wax poetic or idiotic, however you want. Let me
Hard as
know.
rocks.
Hard as rocks.
These
What-
dry ass limes.
What do you think about them?
Is that a haiku?
Oh
I don't like
shit!
'em.
Yeah, give me a 575. Dry
I don't
ass limes. Hate them. All right, give me 7. Why even bother with them? Go fuck yourself, bitch.
Limes.
Limes.
Hey,
Well, then
we
it's
just
not really
haiku.
true.
like
We
it.
just haiku'd. The thing
like
about haiku is like, I always want to make them rhyme, you know? But I think
And you're
it's
not
more,
supposed to.
yeah, I think it's more proper or appropriate that they don't rhyme.
It's more about the experience.
It's the 575 experience, especially when it don't make no damn sense. All right, dry ass limes can go.
Get them out of here.
Burrito, we ain't buying them. What are we buying?
Movie tickets.
Yeah. Or, a subscription to your favorite streaming service.
He watched it at home.
Damn, son, you
Yeah, I
didn't
did.
go theater?
Hey, was it expensive?
No.
$19.99.
See, like that.
$29.99?
No, I got that HBO Max.
Ah, yeah.
So, you know.
It was free?
There isn't a premium with that?
Yeah.
It's
No.
just part of the selection?
What?
Yeah. All the stuff on the HBO Max is.
Oh, give me your
It's free.
username and password then.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know it was like
You're
on there.
almost-
I thought you had to
Yeah.
like buy it still. Do you know what I mean?
I got an email that said that
I think you changed
tomorrow's
Sunday
the last
night.
day you can watch Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, they're on there.
Manga.
They're on there for the first 30 days, and then they take them off. Yeah.
That's enticing.
So was it good? Is it as good as the original one?
There's okay.
Let's talk
There's-
about the original one real quick.
I watched Mortal Kombat a lot when I was a kid with Matthew. Do you guys remember who Matthew is?
Yes, we brought him up before.
Do you remember what the what
What, he had a cat.
that was
Wait.
Cat Guy.
Yeah,
That was Cat Boy.
Yeah.
that's his name now.
Yeah. Anyway.
I thought maybe that was the one that did the stabbing.
No, that was
who's
Jenko
that?
Boy.
No.
Did I bring up a stabbing?
That was Jenko
No,
Boy.
that's a different guy.
Okay.
That was
a different
Jinko
guy.
Boy. This is
That
Cat Boy.
Jingle Boy, that's right.
This is
Who
Cat
fucks
Boy.
cats. And I did it with him. I didn't really, but you know.
Just like
You witnessed it.
sits in your
What?
lap and purrs.
Yeah, it was just a cat on my lap. That's all.
Just a cat on my lap. All right, tell me about the old Mortal Kombat burrito.
What do you remember most about the old Mortal Kombat?
I would say Shang Tsung.
What do I remember
Yeah.
most?
What did
Yeah.
he say way too much in that movie?
Your soul is mine.
That's correct.
Your soul.
I remember the one who played Raiden, and now his name is escaping me.
I see. Yeah,
I'm Christopher Lambert. This is my
Yeah,
Raiden.
Christopher Lambert.
This is
The
Raiden.
Highlander?
Oh yeah, that
This
guy.
is Raiden.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he won.
Hey, Johnny Cage, I am Raiden.
You're like, aren't you supposed to be an Asian dude?
He's like, no, I'm an immortal god. I can
Whatever.
be white if I want.
He is a
Or I
god.
can- yeah,
I mean, it's not a race thing.
it's not a race thing, man. Christopher
Bridget
Lambert's a
Wilson.
god.
She's the one that played Sonya Blade.
She's
You know who she's
married to
married
Pete
to?
Sampras.
What? She's married to Pete Sampras?
Okay,
It was
fanboy.
like 2 episodes ago or something
Yeah.
like that.
Thanks, fanboy.
We were talking about her. Because I brought her up. She was Billy Madison's hot ass teacher.
Yeah,
That's right, yeah.
that
We were
rung
already
my bell.
talking about Sonya Blade.
Power dynamic.
Well, just because he was in the second grade doesn't mean he wasn't also like 30.
Yeah, but she still held a. She could have failed him. You know, she had.
And
a
then he
power
wouldn't
over.
have gotten his dad's money at all.
Would that plot fly as a comedy these days? Or is it a little
Yeah, I
too
think
sensitive?
so.
I don't even know what comedies are
As long-
nowadays.
They're
You know
not
what I
funny.
mean?
I think.
Yeah,
I know
they're
what
not-
you mean. Like, there isn't toilet humor much anymore.
Yeah, and I mean I get it, but like also like comedy used to be a massive genre at the box office. Huge, right? Like
think so, yeah.
around
Yeah.
like the turn of the aughts, like 2004. You know what I mean? Like the biggest movies.
I think it's because you can't. I mean, it used to be exciting. You'd go there and you'd be like, "Oh my god, we're gonna see something shocking. We're gonna hear some bad no words." And now
Maybe
people
a
go,
titty.
If I want to go see something tame and stupid, I'll just watch it on TV.
Do they still have like teen movies like American Pie and
Yeah, that series is still
all that
going.
stuff?
But it's all like straight to DVD, straight to Redbox.
I mean, like, do they still
Straight to
have
streaming.
that genre?
The genre, like teen sex comedy.
I believe so.
Yeah,
think they
'cause that
do.
was big when Gemini is talking about.
Yeah, and then
you know?
also like she's all that. You know,
yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a comedy, but that was just like a genre that kind of I feel went by the wayside. But I don't know what fucking movies are coming out anymore. Like
Yeah.
I guess because I've shifted out from that focal group, you know, I don't really pay attention to that. But like I feel like comedies are gone, right? All the
Well, I
world
think
has
movies
left.
are.
All the world has left is Slam City,
That's right.
the last damn bastion.
Speaking of movies, I put $1,000 on the AMC. Was that a bad idea? Do we think that was bad, or
I haven't been keeping up with AMC.
I don't know? We'll see what happens. I'll keep y'all updated to see if I lost my damn ass on that.
There you go. I think
Burrito,
it's okay
did you put
right
a lot
now.
on?
No.
Stock talks. Okay.
Stock talks. Well, that was
Anyway,
stock
so
talks.
Mortal Kombat, 2021 film.
Yeah.
What do we think of it?
Yeah. So obviously
First of all, who the fuck is Cole?
Is that a character in
Cole?
the movie?
Oh yeah, so he's a new character who's not in any of the games or anything. So they just made him up for the movie.
He's handsome.
I mean, it didn't take away from the story or anything. Probably because I haven't played any of the most recent Mortal Kombat. So at the beginning, I was just
who
like,
has?
"Oh, I guess he's probably in the
who
one
gives
that
a shit about new Mortal Kombats?
There's way too many characters.
Who gives a
I
shit
know.
about new
I
Mortal Kombat?
really like the fatality sequences.
But who gives a shit?
I give a
new
shit
Mortal
about
Kombat?
Not like as in depth as a super fan.
So when was the last time you played new Mortal Kombat?
New Mortal Kombat, like PlayStation 3.
Like Mortal Kombat 4?
No, it was after that. Because 4 had an arcade.
Yeah.
I would be interested in playing the one that has all the slashers in it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
I
talking
thought that
about.
was a kind of a cool concept.
Yeah, like each edition had like a secret character that was either Jason, Freddy. Can't remember who the third one was.
Did you guys have a Sega or Nintendo or both? Because didn't the Mortal Kombat Nintendo not have all the blood?
Had a blood code.
It had sweat. No, it didn't have a blood code.
Oh, the Sega one.
You
did.
had to
Game Genie
You
it.
had to Game Genie it, and all it
On
did was
Sega or
change the color.
Nintendo?
yeah. All it did was change the sweat drops
Yeah,
to red.
that's funny.
Yeah, so at Gemini's house, they had the Nintendo version, and at my house, I had the Genesis version.
Abacab, man, they
With the
called
blood
it
code.
Yeah.
Abacab. It's
What's
really
that?
close to ACAB.
It is.
It's the blood code.
I don't remember what it was, but it was
ABACABB.
ABBA down, ABBA down, up, up. And that
Yeah.
did
And what was
What
that
kind of weird
for?
code
Was
is
that for
that?
Mortal Kombat?
What is that? Is
Yeah.
that to see Sonya Blade's
I can't
titties?
remember.
Hope so.
Remember when people would
Yes.
just tell you fake ass codes to try, and then like, oh, you got to get the timing right though.
Yeah, you're right, dude. There would be people that says like, dude, if you know the right code, you can see Sonya Blade's tits. Like,
for sure.
And it was just bullshit. It was just, people could just
100%
lie to you,
bullshit, yeah.
and you just had to take it.
Yeah, it's
Back
like
in the
I don't
day
know the
before
code.
the internet.
Yeah, it was a better time almost.
The Wild West
You know,
of lies.
you know where the toasty guy pops up? We'll think it's Sonya Blade, and she flashes you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
man.
what happens.
And then you would just sit there for
So
hours
not
trying
only
to find the place.
exactly, not only do you have to get the code in right, and there's no indication that you got it right, but you had to wait until the toasty guy appeared, which was super rare.
You can activate them with uppercuts in certain
But it
levels.
takes longer.
No, you just have an uppercut fight.
Yeah.
So anyways, was it
Mortal
good or was it
Kombat
not?
2021. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it wasn't anything that I didn't want.
Wow, that's
You know
a
what I
riddle.
mean?
Real
Like
middle
I
of
was
the
expecting
shaft type
something else.
movie.
Let me put it this way. You remember Jurassic Park, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
But imagine if you got Jurassic World.
There's a Dr. Ian McDonald.
He's always
Right.
looking for the future X. Dr. Ian
He's
McDonald.
like you do at some point want to have you are going to have dinosaurs at your dinosaur park, right? That's kind of how I felt when I was watching Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
When I was like, you are gonna eventually have Mortal Kombats.
There
in your
a lot of
Mortal Kombat,
interpersonal
right?
drama.
Perhaps.
So there's a lot of backstory going on.
It's like a prequel
Establishing a
to the
whole-
tournament.
It's a
Yeah.
It's like a
Oh,
whole
no.
movie to do the first act
Oh,
of a good
no.
movie.
Is this
Yeah,
like Batman
yeah.
Begins?
So
with the
so
nipples.
they have I guess the actors that are playing Sub-Zero and
Scorpion.
Scorpion. Yeah, I think they have them signed on for 5 movies.
Wow.
4 sequels.
Yeah. Well,
Already.
because they talked about it as being a trilogy, and so they're thinking maybe there's
Why
a
trilogy
two-movie.
when we can
Well,
quit
there's a two-movie
trilogy?
spin-off.
They're trying to make the MKCU. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not focus on making the best one movie that you can instead of like, I don't know. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
I guess they figure, they can't have the tournament for the first movie, and then what are they going to do for the rest of the movies? But
Well,
yeah,
Have another one.
yeah, have another turn. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're like, we can't blow our load on this one movie. We have
There's
to
no
drag it
load
out.
here. This is
over
fucking
3
Mortal
movies.
Kombat.
Yeah.
So
You
there's
know
like
what?
fight scenes,
Fuck
but
this
no
shit.
tournaments. No tournament. fighting?
yeah, there are lots of fight scenes. There's and definitely in like stages. I mean, they did it well. You know what I mean? And the there are fatalities.
How many training montages? At least one training montage?
At least one. There's at least one. There might be two.
Methinks too many.
I looked at the previews and it seems like this first one's like a focus on Scorpion and Sub-Zero movie. Is that accurate or not?
Yes, like Scorpion is pretty central. Like Scorpion and Sub-Zero are central to.
What's Scorpion's real name?
Like a backstory.
It's a Japanese name.
I can't remember. I can look it up.
Hattori Hanzo.
Hattori Hanzo.
Yeah, Hattori Hanzo. Yeah.
Glad I remembered that.
It's a hard one.
And that actor is good.
So he gives it a pass, but it's not what you expected.
It's not what I expected because I expected it to just be like I expected it to be Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? Like
That's
be
weird.
the tournament.
It's weird that you expected that.
Yeah, it's weird that you expected it to be Mortal Kombat
in 2021.
But I didn't.
You were wrong.
I didn't not like what I got. You know
you didn't pay for
They should
it.
put that on the fucking cover.
Yeah, is this worth the 30-day trial?
I did not like what
movie experience.
I did not like what I saw. Burritix, slamcityradio.com.
There was a point though, like I was watching it.
Yeah.
I was watching it and I paused it so I could because I was like,
take
man,
a shit break.
It's getting kind of long.
Yeah.
And like I've been watching this for a while. When are they going to get to the tournament part? And like I paused it. I was like, oh, there's only 20 minutes left. I was like, wait, I don't think they're going to.
Damn.
What?
I feel like that's
so you
a big
feel
spoiler to me.
Briggs, you got fucked and you enjoyed getting fucked. Just admit it.
Did. Yeah, I mean everyone fought.
You got
It's not like
fucked.
they didn't.
But you
It's not
didn't
like they
mind
didn't fight
it.
everybody.
You got fucked, but you didn't
see
hate
some
it.
cool fights.
Sure. But
you know.
it wasn't for keeps.
This is going to get better with time, you think?
I think it is. Yeah. I mean,
I'm
the
actually
story
pretty disappointed
continuing-
by that news, dude.
Yeah, I'm interested in the rest of it. Yeah.
I'm pretty disappointed by that news.
Oh, that's why I didn't want to talk about it today before you guys watched it.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to spoil it
Because-
for you. That's why. It
Because
is.
we would have come back next week. This is Gemini and like looking to the future. We'll be like, let's fucking talk about Mortal Kombat. Where the fuck's the combat? Gas station cuisine. We're all connoisseurs of it. I'm
Are
sure.
we all?
We're connoisseurs,
I'd say I
I'm
am.
sure. We're
Burritix?
connoisseurs, I'm sure.
Do you treat yourself at the gas
Burritix
station?
probably less than the rest of us.
I do not. No.
Well, do you even use the
Bougie.
convenience store as a place to get something to drink or treat yourself with something sweet?
I will occasionally drop into a convenience store while I'm on my trips to Slam City Super South.
What do
So
you
you
get?
have a
Sour
routine.
Patch Kids?
Yeah.
Watermelon?
Yeah, what do you get? What's the
If I
use?
do, I go to the restroom and maybe I'll get something to drink.
That's boring.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you get to drink?
Yeah.
Coffee?
Water. He doesn't drink coffee.
No.
Burrito doesn't drink coffee.
So what you're trying to say is you go into
I
a
do
gas
drink
station
coffee,
and you
but,
don't get
yeah.
a hot dog and put chili and cheese from the machine on it.
No.
You don't get bagged chili and cheese on your hot dog? Who the fuck are you?
I don't get a hot dog.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone, all the rest of
Gas
us,
station
we
hot
do
dogs
eat gas station hot dogs.
Are just so divine.
It's its
how
own
about a
thing.
So divine.
I've had them before.
How about
I just,
rollers? Let's
Let's
talk about fucking rollers. I could live off of goddamn rollers.
Maybe a quarter-pound Big Bite at
Why
7-Eleven?
not? 7-Eleven is tits. It's Apex
Yeah.
gas station. True or false?
That's true.
True.
Tell me about 7-Elevens in Japan, Burrito.
Oh, this is a different story. I love
convenience
konbinis
store.
in
See?
Japan
Look at this guy.
because
What's the difference?
they got good food there, man.
It's just like
They
a
got-
restaurant.
They got
got
good ass
onigiris.
food in American gas stations, man. They got fucking hot dogs with chili and cheese for free. For free.
And taquitos.
If they had onigiri in American gas stations, I'd be stopping in there
You
all
know,
the time.
I think people would actually buy that.
In the
You know
right
what I mean?
areas, I
Right?
would say so.
It's
If
the
you
rice balls.
emulated
like if you just
a
did that.
Japanese 7-Eleven in certain
yeah.
areas of town,
Oh yeah,
you can
that
definitely
would be a
wreck shop.
super interesting concept. Like do a pop up.
It doesn't have to be a pop-up, man. You could just adopt it.
But
Did you say something was free?
Those
onigiri.
katsu sandwiches.
Like you just get a
Those
free
were good.
sandwich in a 7-Eleven in Japan? What are you
No,
talking about?
he said
No.
that onigiri.
What is that?
The rice ball.
With seaweed?
Yeah, it's a little triangle rice ball with some filling inside, usually like tuna mayo or something else.
Umeboshi.
Do they use bee praised mayo?
Umeboshi.
Do they use bee praised mayo? We
they
discussed
might.
this. The difference between Japanese mayo and American mayo, right?
Yeah, we did.
It's the egg yolks.
At one point.
Right. It was the way they put the eggs in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, they do put the yolk in, but we don't.
We put
Or
the
no.
yolk in. They just don't put the egg white in.
Is that it?
I don't know that.
think
I
it was
don't
just
remember the
yolks.
difference anymore. Look, Slam City, we got all the yolks.
Is our mayonnaise that we're making mayonnaise be praised?
Mm-hmm.
Are we making it extra fluffy or
It's
or not?
whipped.
It's
It's
whipped?
whipped.
Oh, it's a whipped.
Yeah, dude, it's definitely whipped. For sure.
Is it
Like the best-
salty or is it not salty? Is the question.
It got a tinge.
It has salt.
It has a tinge.
Has to.
Okay.
It has a
Yeah.
tinge. It's got
That's part of
umami. Umami.
It says it's tangier and sweeter than American mayo.
Umami.
The texture is thicker and creamier in both color and texture.
what I'm talking
It's
about.
it's got a rich egg flavor because only egg yolks are used
Only
compared
egg
to
yolks.
the American mayo that contains the entire
That
egg.
sounds a lot better. All that.
It's
We
pretty
only,
tasty.
in Be Praised mayonnaise, we only use egg whites.
Okay, we just
It's the
make the worst
antithesis.
mayonnaise.
We use century eggs.
Century eggs?
What are century eggs?
It's like a fluffy egg.
It's
like
those
fluffy
fucking, like,
mayonnaise.
the black eggs
It's
that
like
they...
an aged egg.
It's the egg that they bury
They
for,
bury for like
a long
months.
ass time,
Yeah.
and then it
Is that any
becomes-
good?
It's an acquired taste.
Maybe.
I think it's
I would
way
try
too
it. That
powerful.
sounds crazy.
This is umami.
I bet you
to the
would-
Umami level.
But people eat it and it's not like dangerous or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
cured.
kimchi. You bury kimchi also, and
Really?
just fermented. Yeah,
The pH
Hey.
gets so crazy that the bacteria can't survive. So you're putting it in your body.
I love fermented stuff. I love vinegary. I love pickled beets. Give me something pickled and I'm in there.
How about pickled pickles?
Pickles.
How
I
about
believe those are pickles.
pickled
Oh, yeah.
peppers?
Pickled peppers.
I like pickled cucumbers, but I'm not really fond of pickles.
How about
This
pickled
fucking
sea
guy.
cucumbers?
How about fake porn?
Wait, do we have another story about sea cucumber? No, I don't.
No, that's just kind of now.
We
Slam
have to
City
bring it up at
tropes,
least
sea cucumbers. Hey, dude,
It's the industry, man.
that's the community college's mascot. Is a sea
Speaking of
cucumber. SC,
octopus
sea
or
cucumber.
sea cucumbers,
Ah,
or
yes.
octopuses,
The Slam
or
City sea
squid.
cucumbers. The Slam City sea cucumbers. The Slam City Community College sea cucumbers.
Perfect, guys. Now we need sweaters.
Now we need sweaters.
I was saying, speaking of animal life. Well, I never mind. This is
Yeah. What are you going on?
okay. Speaking of sea cucumbers, octopus, squids,
Anuses.
tentacles, Japanese. There's the next topic on the DXQ is fake porn, e.g., Japanese mosaic ultramassive loads. What is this fake porn? What are you talking about?
Okay, so
What is this?
to me, the only thing that is fake porn is if they don't have sex, if there's no penetration, no nudity. If they have sex, if there's penetration at all, and it's being filmed, that's porno.
Like just a lady
Right.
in
So
clothes
what's
walking
fake? What
across
who
the
wrote
screen.
this? Who brought this to our attention? Arthur?
But
This was
Art was
fan
talking
submitted.
about something different. This is a scenario-based pornography.
This is beyond reality.
what?
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 Okay, so
Like
what
what
we
can
talking-
happen
what
in
are we
real
talking
Maybe they're
life?
talking about like fake cum, right?
What?
Yeah, that's an element.
Yeah.
Arthur, did you bring what? I'm really confused.
Have you ever seen those? Have you
Yeah.
ever seen those?
We're just like
I've seen the ones where
gushes
I've
out,
seen,
like,
and I actually
way
really
too much.
enjoy it. Which
Tell
is
us about it, Brian.
it's like a fucking. It's like you go to Menchie's or Pinkberry and you're just pushing it all. You just open that tap and it's all just gushing out, and then you're paying by the ounce. But you fucking rich as shit.
I discovered this porn, and I haven't been able to find it recently, but it's where like a hot woman will put on a strap on, and then she'll jerk off the strap on, and then it'll come like a cartoonish amount of semen out of the strap on.
Yeah, onto
And
her.
fucking love it, dude.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
That's what an ultramassive load is.
Ooh, Ooh, isn't that a space
That's a
term?
Muse song.
It's a Muse song, yeah.
Is that a genre?
Supermassive ultra load.
So what is this fucking topic? Someone enlighten me. It says Shop Talk. We have some notes here. There's a note here that says fake porn, e.g. Japanese mosaic ultra massive loads. Will anyone own up to this? Arthur?
Yeah,
what does this mean? What are we talking about?
What we were just talking about. Like straight up.
Ultra massive loads.
Like we're just making
Okay.
an
I see what you're
observation.
saying. I get it now. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. It says it right
to
here.
me, though, that's real porn.
Yeah, he's saying it's real porn because there's still like humans and sexuality involved. But I'm saying
Yes.
like it's fake from a beyond reality perspective.
Right.
Like if you watch like a
This
horror
dude
movie,
doesn't actually
you know
have
these people getting killed aren't
14
actually
gallons.
getting killed. Yeah.
Of semen in his balls.
Then all porn is fake. It's all like set.
Nah,
it's all
man.
Nah, man.
Don't be
except
like
if
that.
it's amateur. If it's like just people just set up a camera, but other than that, most porn is fake because you're setting up the scene. There's a script.
Are you telling me fake taxi's not real?
You're telling me the homemade category isn't homemade?
That might. I mean, that's still real. But even then, it's that thing where it's like when something's being observed, it changes.
fourth
It
wall.
changes how it's going to act.
Schrodinger's porn?
Yeah,
Schrodinger's porn over here?
you can't find a real
It's
porn. There is no real porn.
Schrodinger's porn.
What
There's
word
no
are you
real
gonna say?
Porn is if it's
Like they
like
actually
found
like
footage. Oh, it's like from a
found
security camera.
Footage.
Because they don't know they're being filmed, and that's illegal. I mean, not that. I mean, if you're outside of a 7-Eleven, you're doing the illegal thing. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you put a hidden camera somewhere, that's the
Right.
only real porn, and it's illegal. Believe me, I found out the hard way.
Bullshit!
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Speaking of cannons.
Speaking of porn. Yeah, so I was scrolling through Twitter
Oh wait.
this morning.
We was gonna do a thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey, okay. We don't need that right now. We can do that later. We can do that later when I come back. Okay, I was in the bathroom. I forgot. Basically, I get paid extra. This time around, we trying something new. It's a cheeseburger and a half.
Is that an expression, or did you make that up?
It's a real thing. They pay me in damn cheeseburgers. But now we got an extra half. Sure, got bites in it, but it still eats good.
Yeah.
But we was talking about how I got this thing over here and this thing with where you guys are making money off of me. I don't know. You making money off of me?
No, man. We were just having a conversation.
We just having conversations, but we like to educate the kids on my part.
Yeah, and also
we do
we're paying you in. We sign your little sheet that the court
Okay,
makes you
yeah.
bring us to us. So that's kind of
That-
payment, isn't it?
I mean,
We're
not
helping you out.
legally. Not legally payment.
It's not payment, but it's
legally
helping you out.
payment. It's not legally payment. Cheeseburgers, on the other hand,
It's exposure, just not indecent.
This is a lot of shop talk, guys. Tell me about
Basically.
Sonic.
Basically, we was gonna pull back the curtain and the foreskin, and we was gonna say, "How do I come about my facts?" And it was like, "Hey, I read the internet. Burrito knows a lot about things. Why don't I ask him internet questions? Burrito,
What's up?
tell me about Sonic."
You know Sonic the Hedgehog?
Say that I do.
He's a character from a Sega game.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Really popular. Yeah.
Sure.
Blue guy, runs real fast, collects coins.
And then,
He's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah,
Collects rings.
that's basically it. Yeah.
okay.
All right, well, moving on.
We're glad we talked about it.
No. So,
Oh, that's
okay,
not
so-
everything.
so-
Okay.
No, that's not everything. Okay.
Alright.
So I was scrolling through Twitter today, and I saw a couple people posting about
They
Sonic
deleted
the
my
Hedgehog.
Twitter. They deleted my Twitter.
And
You believe that?
Bullshit!
well, I'll educate you.
Okay, well, thank you.
Apparently, Sonic the Hedgehog has an official Twitter account, and they tweeted everything is canon. That's what they said.
What do you
That's
mean by
it?
Everything
canon?
is canon.
Everything's
And-
a canon in the
what does
People are
Sonic.
kind of
Canon
freaking
mean?
out.
Everything's in the cannons and Sonics.
Tell us about
Is
canon.
that how he's so freaking fast?
What
He
does
got
this
fired
word
out of a
mean?
cannon.
Canon is everything that Sonic the Hedgehog is in is actually happening in an official capacity. So all the stories that you have read about Sonic the Hedgehog are real.
Does this include Sonic?
Wait. Hold up. Because I've been on the internet a couple of times.
Yeah.
You guys understand what slash fiction is?
Yep.
Are you familiar with that? Is that canon? It did. So for
Everything
real,
is canon.
for real, that Sega Sonic got it down with Knuckles in his butts. That's canon? That's canon?
I cannot, well,
According
I cannot
to official
confirm or
Twitter
deny.
news.
All I can say is everything is canon.
Everything's
because
canon.
that's what
Okay.
the official Twitter account said. Yeah, so
Officially,
everyone is.
Sega
everyone is-
Sonic.
It's
got
really funny,
married with
like
Knuckles.
just going through the comments of this tweet, and people are just posting just the weirdest Sonic shit and being like, "So,
hold up.
is this canon?"
Don't Echidna's got like 4 dicks?
Ooh.
Don't
Quadrophilia?
Maybe.
Do they got four dicks or 2?
I can't remember.
I think it's multiple.
You're talking about hedgehogs?
Damn.
No, we're talking about Echidnas.
Is this is Sonic an Echidna?
No, Sonic's a hedgehog. That's
Who's
his
the
name.
Echidna?
Knuckles, man.
Knuckles.
We don't talk about that guy enough, huh?
And they got he's got multiple dicks, and he has
That's
those
why he got
dick
claws
things on his head.
Yeah, see, look.
Okay, so they got one penis, but it's got 4 heads.
Oh, there it is. There
Really?
it is. It's
It says during sex, 2 of the heads shut down, while the other 2 grow bigger
I've been
to fit
there.
into the female's 2-branched reproductive tract.
sometimes the head does shut down.
Oh wow, I'm looking at one right now.
Hey, describe it for us.
It
On the other
okay. It
side of
looks
the
like
glory hole.
okay. No, this is what it looks like a hand.
Oh, wait, here.
With
Let's do a
4
thing.
fingers.
No, you tell me what it is, and I'm gonna draw it, and let's see if I do it right.
Okay,
Great for radio.
it's like a cartoon arm and hand. So the hand has 4 fingers, and the fingers have all been chopped off at the first knuckle.
Okay.
I hear that. I can imagine.
That's why they called him Knuckles.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so you gotta. That's not bad. That's pretty much what it is.
That's from looking at from the top, right?
Yeah, this is the profile of the
Yeah,
dick.
like looking
Yeah.
down at it. If you have,
But
it.
like, if you look at the heads, it looks
I
like a
would say-
bloody. They just chopped off
right,
the
yeah.
fingers. It's gross.
It kind of looks like a little paw,
As if like
Yeah.
your dick's like
like
stunning.
a little naked paw.
It's a
What did you
dick.
say? As if my dick what?
Was stunning.
That's true. Good point, dude. Who am I to talk?
It's a dick. Yeah, he's got 4 heads, but it's a dick. So
we're fascinated by how many heads it has.
yeah,
I
lady.
can't really.
There you go.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's
it's
like
longer than its leg.
It's a straight up baby fist.
Wow. That's a knee. That's a thigh slapper.
Get up in them guts.
Where would the Echidna rank on Watch Mojo's top 10 dicks of the animal kingdom?
You mean Slam City's top 10?
Watch Mojo. Where? Thank you.
So Brian McFly, damn, that's graphic.
Was my description correct?
That's what nightmares are made of.
I guess
man.
it makes more sense that way.
It kind of looks like they took half a picture and mirrored it.
Yeah, it's very symmetrical.
Yeah,
It's got the main
So
vein,
do you
though.
still
Hey.
stand by? You know how you were saying for me to not judge? I mean, don't you see that I should be judging this a little bit?
Lady Echidna is really into that. Lady Echidna is all about
you're
that.
right.
I mean, Lady Echidna would call your dick gross.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like
is-
it doesn't even have 4 knuckly,
How could
bloody
you possibly
knuckles.
how could you possibly satisfy me with only one penis head, you idiot?
It's not even like his one knuckle isn't even bloody. How's he gonna fuck me with that?
And that was double X Quantimino. Julio Tejas, financial advisors. When you gotta move some weight, why wait? Julio will help you diversify your holdings. Flat rate, always great. Julio gets it done. Call Julio Tejas today, or regret it tomorrow. Julio Tejas. And this.
I'm sorry. I really do think that that sounds like a threat. And it's just, I think we
Which
have a
part?
moral responsibility as people who are broadcasting this threat. I mean, to not do it.
Which part sounds like a threat? Even thinly veiled.
Well, I'm looking at Julio's copy right now, and
Right.
it says, call Julio Tejas today or regret it tomorrow. That
It's a
sounds like a
catchy
threat.
saying. It's a catchy saying.
All right, fine. Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
fine.
Bullshit.
Checks in the mail, man.
You're an asshole.
This is the news.
Chicken wing shortage leaves restaurant scrambling for more. It's a predicament.
They're running around like a chicken with their heads cut off for more chicken wings.
That's all we got.
Damn.
Guys.
That's unfortunate. I had wings 2 days ago.
So
I
you
feel
haven't
like
been
this kinda
affected by the
news is made
shortage?
I have not been affected by the shortage.
No. I feel like there's a stockpile.
We're also, I get them from a major brand of chicken joint. Like, if there was maybe a mom and pop chicken joint, maybe they would feel the sting because they don't have a supply chain, and they probably just go to the HEB to buy chicken wings and cook them there.
They don't have that
buy.
buying power.
Exactly.
Arthur, you're
Purchasing
saying there's a
power.
conspiracy, though. You're saying that you're saying Big Dyson, maybe Dyson's holding on to
Tyson?
the,
I
to the
feel like
wings.
this is a media
Tyson.
spin to inflate the price of chicken wings.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
There's
Well,
a
we
wing
better-
pile.
We gotta go fucking get stocks and wings. How do I get stocks in wings?
You guys ever watch the sitcom Wings?
Yeah, with Monk
Oh yeah,
With
Jesus,
Stephen-
that was a long time
Well,
ago.
yeah, with Monk and yeah.
and the guy with the big mouth.
What do you mean?
He got
Monk?
a big mouth. No, not Monk.
He does. He is a
Ooh, was talking about.
blabbermouth. What do you mean? I like the. Anyways, never mind.
The tension. I was talking about the.
Yeah, if you did that every time I said something, that would be so stressful. Like you always act like I'm about to say something racist. I fucking hate that.
It would be impossible. That's not a device we should ever use because I would just lean into it.
No, it would suck. That's what it's like living where you guys live. To be honest,
It's true.
But anyways, I don't want to get
But they don't
political
do it
here.
to me. They don't do it to
Sorry.
me.
They don't do it to you. That's true.
What were we talking about? We were talking about that dude with the
chicken
big
wings.
mouth.
Chicken wing.
Hot
Or we
dog
could talk
and
about,
or bologna.
Hot dog, huh?
We are. Oh, speaking of chicken wing.
Nathan's Famous brings back 5-cent hot dogs for the first time in more than 100 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna say right now, Nathan's hot dogs
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
suck.
They suck.
Yeah, they're all right.
I've never had them and thought it was any better than any other hot dog.
You can buy them in the store if you want. They're
We
everywhere.
weren't saying you could.
No, I
You
have
weren't
had
saying
them.
you
I'm just
couldn't.
saying I've never had it and then thought, oh, this is special. Like
This is the apex
why-
of hot dog technology.
I still think a quarter-pound Big Bite's way better than a Nathan.
I would agree with that. I would agree that the gas station hot dogs way better than a Nathan's.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of gas station cuisine.
A man builds poop wall in Washtenaw County after dispute with neighbor. There really wasn't. Okay, let's see. If you think your neighbors are bad, there was some cute thing that. Wait, did you write that? I don't want to make fun of you. Did you write this?
All right. These
Sorry.
come from the story.
Yeah, these come from the story. These are
is
ripped
just
from
yeah.
ripped from the headlines.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, there's some cute little writerly thing. If you think your neighbors are bad, at least they haven't built a wall of poop near your house. Anyways, I don't know.
What if they have?
They didn't say what dispute it was, but some guy just started putting his cow shit, like he would scoop up his cow shit and used it to build a wall. But he's claiming that it's a compost wall, which I don't know if that's a real thing. But I like poop
How much
stuff, and I
cow
like
shit?
when petty people build walls, and that's kind of a thing that I do on the show is bring those kind of stories here.
Bring more light to
Yeah.
petty walls.
Petty
And if you
wall.
can
My
combine
first
building a
question-
petty wall and poop, that's my kind of
Do
story,
you remember
baby.
the last
My
petty wall?
first question was going to be: was it his poop or was
Yeah.
it animal poop? But
You can't.
but yeah.
You can't possibly produce.
would
Accumulate
take a
enough
while.
human poop to
Right?
make a wall. There is something very, very fucking wrong.
Yeah.
I guess you could like get
You
all
can
your friends
acquire
together. You
it.
could have like a.
You can acquire it, but that's still
It's a
very
poop party.
wrong. A poop party. Even if you had a poop party that had 100 people, you could not.
that's not-
You could not build
that's
a
one
wall.
brick
That's
on your
200
inner wall.
turds. 200 turds tops.
Maybe they've been saving them in a barrel.
Yeah, but he just said one poop party, and I called bullshit on that.
Multiple poop parties.
Multiple poop parties. Now we're
2020.
talking.
dude.
All they did was
Arthur,
storm in
how many
barrels.
poop parties are these friends going to get? They're going to go to one poop party and be like,
Right.
"Oh, dude, I'm not
man.
coming back for at least
It's
another
probably
year. I'm not
multiple
doing
times.
Yeah.
No, it's just
I
part of the
mean,
week.
what does a poop party even look like? Is it musical chairs?
Nah, I feel
Or
like
is everyone
there's-
just hanging out? Like, there's just a...
They're pulling hat tricks in the toilet,
What?
and then at the end of the night, they scoop them into a barrel.
What do you mean? What's a hat trick in this situation?
Like just leaving the shit in the toilet and going one after the other.
Oh, is that what a hat trick is?
I mean, if you do 3 times in a row.
That was what. Yeah. Yeah, I think in my mind, a poop party is just a regular party, but you make everyone vow to not shit for a couple days and say, okay, we're gonna hang out, and then when you have to go poop in the
Where do you
bathtub.
find these people that'll vow not to shit for a couple days?
There are
Good friends?
definitely people
Loyal friends.
who, if you asked them not to shit for a couple days, they would. There are definitely people.
I would. If you told me you were building a petty shit wall to get back at your neighbor, I would hold my shit in for a little bit.
I feel like they're, it would be more productive if each person collected their shit over a week.
Like
That's
in a
true.
bag?
And then gave it to
But
me
it wouldn't
later.
be as fun because you don't get to have a
Yeah.
party and
I
you
mean,
have a
that
good
could
time
be
with
the
your buds.
party. We
Well, then,
because
if you were
the-
there.
Look, you can have party games. You can say, "Hey, who shit the most this week?"
That's true. You bring. Oh, you're saying
Yes.
bring the bag of
Yeah,
shit to the.
and then you
shit
weigh
party.
them. You weigh each of them, and then there's a prize for first, second, and third. First, second, and
That's not bad.
third.
Damn.
And third place is the best one. Third place gets $100. First, second,
Wait,
and
why?
third. Because it's third place, dude.
Third place.
It's third place.
I want third place
I want third place in the poop party.
with 3.7 pounds.
3.7 pounds, you think so, over the course of 7 days?
Yeah, Dan.
probably.
Hey, Dan, that was
at
pretty
least,
good, dude.
At
3
least
pounds.
3.7 pounds.
I feel like every meal is
Half a
like
pound?
around a pound of something. Like it could be liquid
For
counted
sure.
in,
Yeah.
I think
How
that's
much
what your
weight?
stomach digests. is
How
like
much
a
weight
pound
are
of
you
food.
moving? Burrito, how much weight are you moving? Does anybody else weigh themselves before and after?
Not really.
It's like half pounds.
Yeah, I think it's about
Sometimes.
half pound's probably the most.
Yeah.
I do like the night and then the morning kind of way.
That's different, though.
How's that different?
Actually,
you're
dude, I've
losing
been
shit.
weighing myself because I've been trying to lose weight, and I intentionally wait till after the shit
To
'cause that's
log
kinda-
it?
Log your log.
I mean,
Captain's
Yeah.
log.
Yeah, I do that too in the mornings.
hell yeah,
But it's
Take a
to make
big
sure
fat
that
shit,
I'm
then
not
weigh
losing
yourself?
weight.
man.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's science.
No, but why? So you're trying to not lose weight?
Yeah, yeah.
That's,
I
Because
got-
you will have
I
no
gotta
body mass.
Keep an eye on it. Yeah.
I see. The grass is always greener, I guess.
Unless
Alright,
there's no
see you
grass
guys
on the
later.
field. In that case, play in the mud.
What?
Oklahoma woman charged with felony for not returning VHS tape 21 years ago.
Ooh.
I think VHS is past SOL, right? It's past the statute of limitation. Anything VHS, past the statute of limitation.
I think it depends on that contract she signed.
Former Oklahoma
so
resident
this
is
is a
facing
civil-
felony embezzlement.
Oh, okay. They had to have dropped this, right? This is stupid.
Yeah, I'm sure it got dropped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did. I read the story.
Yeah, and
I was curious.
Arthur pointed this out. If you look at the tape, it's just like it's just a regular tape, and it has just Sabrina the Teenage Witch written on it.
A home
It's
video.
not even like
No.
It was like a copy.
I think that was like
That's not the
graphic
actual-
design at
Yeah.
its best.
That wasn't the
okay.
actual tape, dude.
Like it's supposed to look like that.
Really? Are you?
Yeah,
Really?
if you buy the VHS of Sabrina the Teenage Witch and take it out, like on Nickelodeon, their cassettes were orange, so you can identify Nickelodeon shows.
And Disney had these big ass clamshells that took up the whole fucking shelf.
Yep.
Ugh, God.
Massive.
Now I realize that you're just joking because I'm looking at the picture again, and
You don't think they did that with design?
pretty sure. Dude, I'm so gullible because this is. I mean, I'm looking at it right now and it looks like shit. And you're telling me this, and I'm
It's
starting to
intentional.
believe you.
I've got a good
I can't
example
believe my
of
own
that.
eyes.
You know the soundtrack to Guardians of the Galaxy, how it's like that cassette?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
But
why
that
I'm
was
kind of
like-
believing you, but you are wrong, and you're joking. I have to keep telling myself that, or I'll fall for it.
You're an ass.
Speaking
Alright.
of falling for it,
Yeah, speaking of fault, yeah. Argentina loses country's Google domain after a random citizen buys it for $5. An Argentinian
What a score.
purchased ownership of the Google Argentina domain for a little over $5 after its ownership lapsed.
What is this?
So do you guys get what's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a great score.
And it shut down Google in Argentina because they couldn't use it.
And then what happened?
Everybody went to google.com.
No. They get the
got
Argentinian
it
registry gave it back to Google. They
Yeah.
said it was our bad. It wasn't supposed to expire till like June or July or something like that. I call shenanigans. I bet Google made a move with some weight.
Google probably owned that shit to begin with, you know? Like, they could do whatever.
Are you telling me Google owns Argentina?
No, Google.at
What
or whatever it is.
Does Google
AR.
produce more than Argentina, GDP-wise?
I would believe so.
Wow.
Yeah,
What does
I would
Argentina,
guess that
like,
too.
contribute to the world like Google contributes?
Beef, baby. And Manu Ginobili.
Android system. That's
Beef and Manu Ginobili.
What do you guys think about people who do that? Is there a word for them that like they kind of wait and watch? They do this.
They're called squatters.
They look up. I'm trying to think like Playboy.com. I mean, just
Yeah,
any
squatters.
random thing, and then they'll just.
It's
Yeah,
called
there's,
cyber
there's
squatting.
definitely a market, and it's lucrative.
Yeah.
It's weird because I think it's like a shitty thing to do probably, but also I kind of respect it.
Yeah, they're more prepared than the
It's a
person who
living.
owns it.
Yeah.
That person should have it on auto renew if they're making money.
I mean, you know
Yeah,
those things
you're
have
right.
It
value.
ain't hard.
They're like
What's that?
NFTs. They're essentially like
Wait, I think we
high-grade
went a
NFTs.
week without bringing up NFTs, but you want to bring it back up? How is this like an NFT?
Because you can only have one. On the internet, you can only have one.
That is, I like that. That's true. I'm sure there's other things that you can only have one of on the internet, though. It doesn't have to be.
Echidna penis
Anyways.
is
Echidna penis.
echidna.
Speaking of echidna penises, people named Josh battle it out with pool noodles in Nebraska to find the top Josh.
What is this? Amateur
So-
hour?
These two kids named
Apparently,
Josh
this
with the
started-
same exact name. Josh, like, it's kind of a weird last name. It's not Josh
Yeah.
Smith. It's like Josh
Joshua Swain.
Swain. Joshua Swain.
Yeah. So was the guy,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
said it.
Joshua
in
Swain
the
had the
beginning, he
same
said
damn name,
it
so we
to-
challenge him to a fight.
There's a song associated with it now?
No, I'm making it right now.
Okay.
Joshua Swain had the same damn name, so we challenged him to a fight.
Nice.
We went down to Lincoln
Are
to
they
solve
pirates?
this thing and tell what's wrong from right.
Boat Swain? Is
Amateur hour.
that what
Yeah.
it is?
Boatswain.
Boat Swain.
There you go.
What is that?
So tell us about this battle. Who won?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I believe Joshua
about
Swain won.
Hundreds of people went to this little town in Nebraska and battled it out with pool noodles, and some of them played rock, paper, scissors. At the end of it, the organizer, Swain, declared a 4-year-old with the red pool noodle, Joshua Vincent Jr., the ultimate
yeah.
Josh.
Congrats.
Had the Josh off.
Apex
So-
Josh over there. That kid's
Yeah.
peaks though.
Dude, I love this. Yeah, like
The
so
concept.
hearing the story, the original Joshua Swain, he messaged a bunch of Josh Swains, and then his first message was, "You're probably wondering why I've gathered you all here today." And then one other Josh was like, "Because we all share the same name," and I don't know, that made me giggle.
He's like, "Yeah,
it's
you
just
got
because it's
it."
just like nerdy internet shit, and it's
Yeah.
pretty fun. And then that's when he said, "Everyone meet me at this coordinate."
Drop
that's
the
fun.
link.
Geocached.
Geocache that ass.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of geocaching,
Kids use sandpit spades to escape kindy. I guess kindergarten.
That's what they call it over there.
Try to buy sports car.
What is this? Amateur hour?
2 5-year-old boys use spades to dig their way out of their kindergarten and set off on a mission to buy a Jaguar. This happened in
Jaguar,
Russia.
Jaguar.
Where else?
I mean, we call them shovels,
Yeah.
and we call it kindergarten.
Kindy.
But these kids, they fucking broke out of jail and went to go immediately buy a Jaguar.
I love that. I
Yeah.
mean, what imaginations these kids have.
Do you think
I
they
like
already
that.
had the money to get it,
No.
and that's what drove them to do it, or some sort
I
of
think they
weird
were-
pretend?
Why would... why
Arthur,
would-
I think they were full of shit.
Yeah, they're children. They're 5-year-old children. Where would they have...
What is this? Amateur
I'm
hour?
just
the
thinking
tens
of
of
someone
thousands
like
of dollars.
Boss Baby. Like,
That's not
they
doesn't
know what
real.
they're
That's
doing.
not real. Boss Baby's not real.
Yeah, but there
So you're
could be a
imagining one
5-year-old
of these kids was
that's that
rich.
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah, like maybe they have access to money and they know that a Jaguar is like this much, and they're like, I got that.
they
Okay,
got... I mean,
I want
Boss
to live in
Baby
that
is a
world.
documentary.
Yeah.
But what about
That's true.
Boss Baby Blowjob?
That's like
What?
the XXX parody version.
That's the fucking
Undercover boss baby.
undercover Boss Baby. I think he's undercover. Why do you think that? It's a baby and he's like talking. He's just like
He's a baby in a suit.
Yeah, but he has like an orange safety vest, so he's trying to convince us he's one of us.
Yeah.
But it's a baby on the fucking warehouse floor.
Yeah.
Seems irresponsible unless he owns the place.
Ask strange questions all the time.
Yeah. Wow.
Speaking of strange questions, Japanese man arrested after dating more than 35 women at once to get birthday gifts.
Birthday!
So I stumbled across this damn news story and I was thinking, God damn, that's a fucking hassle and a half. Who has time
Yeah, your phone must be blowing
to
up
ring around the
nonstop.
rosy 35 women? But also, Japanese culture is a little bit different. They like if they're dating, they don't necessarily see each other every single day. So I guess you could juggle 35. Okay, so consider this. He was doing this for birthday presents. How much do you think he got over the course of the scam from 35 women?
Okay. Well, I mean, if he was dating,
Are we
2
talking,
years,
like-
it'd be 70.
It was just 1 year. 1 year.
Are we talking
35,
monetary
right?
value of...
Yeah, the
Of the
cumulative
presents?
the cumulative value of the birthday gifts, or I guess the
Okay.
entire he got arrested because they deemed this as a scam. How
Yeah.
much did he make off of this scam?
I'm gonna say between $3,500 and $7,000. That's my guess.
right.
Did you guys read it?
I read it.
Oh.
I have the number.
Was I close?
Okay, my guess is $1,750 because we're doing 35. I think $50 a gift. Some of them more, some of them less. But maybe that's a little much. So I'm gonna say $1,750.
You're using math. Fuck.
Burrito.
I'll go 2,500.
2,500 from
Yes.
across the
The-
Quantinimo.
Brian was the closest without going over it. It was
Damn.
about
Hell yeah.
$1,800.
Those cheap ass bitches.
What was it?
It was $1,800, but
Oh wow! That was
you
pretty
got
good.
it on accident because
Yeah.
one of the gifts was like $500.
well. I mean, you're right.
What do you think it was?
On average.
It was a suit.
On average,
Okay.
still works. We're not talking median here.
Right. It was a $500 suit, and the rest of them were what amounted to be $25 gifts. Bullshit. Gift cards. Anyway, they bagged his ass.
He just
And I
scammed
feel
up
like-
for gift cards? That
I don't know,
sucks.
man. I said that.
What
I
a
said
crappy
gift
story.
cards. Gently used Panera Bread gift cards.
Came from
I-
one Wes Burrito.
Wes Burrito.
This sounds like something a woman would do. This
But-
is shocking to me that it's a
That's
man.
a dude. Yeah,
Like,
it
sell
seems
your
like it would
Yu-Gi-Oh
be
collection?
It would be an impossible juggle.
Well,
Especially
and also
with
it's like
35
if this
people.
said like dating 35 women to get sex from all of them, that makes sense. But just to get gifts, I've never dated.
I see.
I've never even thought about dating someone for one gift.
Did you see what he does for a living, though?
He's
What?
a door-to-door salesman.
Yeah, he sells Hitachi shower heads.
Shut the fuck
No,
Seriously, look at the story.
no.
That's what it says in the story. Read it.
It says he's a showerhead salesman.
And? And? Why can't they be Hitachi brand?
Yeah, why can't they?
Hitachi
be?
only makes one.
35 women involved with this guy.
only makes one
Like,
thing.
He got them with the whole showerhead sales pitch. Yeah, like you're not trying to sell speakers, just selling Hitachi showerheads. They sell themselves.
Yeah, they really do.
This must be how it worked, right? Like he's got these 35 women spread out across Japan.
Oh, really? Side to side
Whoa.
or ass to ass?
Oh.
Connect with dildos,
Oh. Hitachi dildos. Oh.
showerheads, everywhere.
Just shower heads everywhere. What do you think, guys?
Yeah. And they're
What
all-
were we even talking about? We were redesigning the Slam City Hall. What is this amateur? It just has Hitachi shower heads everywhere.
That'd be a strange display.
Speaking of strange display.
Hey, can I tell you guys something that I thought of just now
Yeah, please do.
about this girl I met on Tinder today?
Oh, yeah.
She almost off the bat, she started talking about how she goes, "Hey, do you want to hear something like a fun fact?" And I said, "Okay." And she said, "Well, Jesus.
Oh no.
She said.
She used my word.
You know how Jesus washed his disciples' feet right before he was crucified. I was like, yeah, and he's like, well, actually, the whatever
translation it actually meant.
Yeah, what it actually meant was that feet was actually a euphemism for genitalia. So what he did was he went around and washed/jerked off all 12 of his disciples.
He didn't wash their dicks to fruition. He just washed them like a bro would, dude.
No.
He pulled it back.
Got
The sand out. Pulled him back, got the sand out, and said, I might not be able to do this again.
What'd you tell her?
Yeah. I like that that was historically correct because no one was cut back then, so you had to pull it back. And
and there's definitely sand in there.
There's smeg and sand in there for sure.
It's an interesting consistency.
Natural.
Like
it's
Marmite.
Gritty. It's like
Marmite.
a gritty wax.
Yeah. It's like real peanut butter. It's also kind of separated.
And oily.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so true. Holy shit. So anyway, so she was like, and I thought she was joking. And I was like, that's funny. That's basically like, Jesus erotica that you're telling me, like gay Jesus erotica. And she was like, no, I'm serious. I go to Pepperdine University in California, which is a Christian school.
Yeah.
So she's like this weird. She's Christian, but she believes that Jesus is gay and jerked off all his boys before he died.
I mean, there's different flavors of Christian. Some people.
You're right.
I've been the whole story is far-fetched, like all around. There's too many holes.
Yeah, I mean, like you got to believe what you believe.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Some of it, none of it, all of it, whatever you want to believe. You can mix some shit in there too if it makes more sense for you.
There's at least 12 holes there.
Yeah, but it's also like, does this make the story better for you? Is that why you're pursuing this?
It must be. It must.
It has to,
right?
right?
For her.
Like, yeah. You don't pursue this line of, I guess, reasoning unless
she was also trying to tell me that the Bible wasn't originally against gay people and stuff.
Well, and I mean, if she's talking about Jesus jerking dudes off,
right? So it seems like she really wants.
Right, she has an agenda, as it were called. Yeah. She's definitely biased to something.
It's weird. She's just going through every single Bible story and making it gay.
Yeah, a little gayer. But it's also like, why are you telling me this?
That's the number one question is why are you telling me this? I just said hi.
She wants to know
to get a read.
If you're into.
Well, she just unmatched with me, so I think it worked out.
Yeah,
you failed.
She was looking for some fucking dude on dude action, and then she can just like watch.
Yeah,
I guess so.
What's that called?
Watching.
It's like there's a Japanese genre of
a woman watching two guys.
Is it yaoi or yuri?
Yuri is like two girls together. Yaoi's two dudes together. But then there's like BL, boy love.
Yeah.
Boy love.
Boy love BL.
Oh,
so it's like you like looking at two dudes together.
Time to suck today's dick.
Nippon News.
Slam Citizens. Slam Citizens. Burrito's always dreamed of being a Japanese Mobile Suit Gundam pilot. Despite not being Japanese and only moderately good at playing with his Transformers toys, forced to live his dream vicariously through the internet, this is Burrito's Nippon News. The segment with a segment.
I like my Transformers.
Yeah, man. I don't think it correlates. I think that, well, here's the biggest problem with playing with Transformers versus being a Mobile Suit Gundam pilot.
Yeah.
The steering wheel's on the other side.
Oh, damn it.
Is there there's a DeLorean Transformers, I think.
Is there?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
That's not canon. Unless it was in the Sonic universe.
Yeah. Unless it's a Sonic Transformer. I don't think that's right.
Oh, yeah, there is one. It's kind of new, I think.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
I don't believe it.
It's the Brian McFly
All right,
custom.
so our first story today is almost a follow-up. Hyogo man arrested for stealing 13 tiny fish valued at 52,000 yen. Now, I think it was last week I talked about a man who had stolen 300 of these little tiny fish.
Is it the same fish?
That was a lesser breed of the same fish.
But more.
And yeah.
But they were smaller, right?
No. Same size.
But not as desirable.
They're called...
They weren't the hollow foils.
They're called Japanese rice fish. They're commonly called medaka in Japan, and people like to keep them as pets. They're real popular. And this was in the same area. It says 500 kilometers away from the first
There's a syndicate
theft.
Of medaka theft.
So the first guy... and this was a different guy. So the first one, he stole 300, but this one only stole, what did I say? 30? 17? 13. And it comes up to like $445 or something like that. Yeah, because each one of the fish is about $37 each.
Wow.
And they're tiny. Yeah.
That's interesting.
But yeah, they caught him. They caught this guy.
What makes this fish special? Other than being like a...
The fish is a hype beast, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
It's just
it says the fish are said to be easy to care for and breed, making them popular pets.
Like guppies.
I see, and maybe it conforms to the Japanese work-life balance.
I think you're right, though. It's like a merch drop. It is for hypebeast.
Yeah.
They're like, we're dropping this new fish.
We just came out with this new fucking fish, okay?
Medaka?
They do have designer fish.
Yeah, glowfish.
Glowfish.
Yeah.
Playing God. Washing dicks.
What?
Bullshit!
We playing God, washing dicks out here.
Sit your little sexy ass down.
Anyway, never mind.
Speaking of things that could get you thrown in jail, Daiso is selling an emergency shelter, and they look pretty cool. I don't know if you guys opened this story up.
Nope.
I have it open right now.
Great for radio.
Yeah, so the outside, I'll describe it for our Slam citizens.
And me.
And me.
The outside of this, it kind of looks like
an echidna's dick?
like an emergency blanket.
Oh.
You know, the ones that are like real
the Mylar
reflective.
blanket.
Space shit.
Yeah.
Look like it's in space.
Mylar or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So the outside is like a mirror, like you can't see in. But from the inside, it's clear. Like you can totally
one-way
see it.
film.
Oh, I see what's going on.
Dang, exhibitionists out here. Fucking intense.
Yeah.
Oh,
You get it?
Exactly.
You get it?
My first thought was, there's going to be people fucking in those.
Hey, you guys ever
Guaranteed.
have sex while camping? It's fucking intense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've heard that a lot, but that's just such a good one.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel like cheesy for laughing at it, but it's just undeniable.
It's good.
It's undeniable and it's topical.
It's a classic.
Yeah. So if you want to do this is a pretty safe way to do that out in the middle of.
Oh yeah, this is a nice way to do
like a park somewhere.
If you
It's
have
also
a kink where you want to do public sex,
It's
this is
also
perfect.
good for other people who don't want to see that shit.
Exactly. This is win-win.
Win.
Except it's kind of gross to think about. Like they're fucking in there and they're probably like, why are they here?
Because they're homeless.
Yeah, they got nowhere else to go, dude. Come on.
My bad.
Well, I mean, I would jerk off in it once or twice just to see what it's like.
Yeah, but
What if you had no
maybe
choice?
3
no,
times.
when you think about it, right? So you're still in public.
Think about
Yeah,
plopping
and
out in the
you're
middle of
jerking
a
it
park,
off.
middle of a busy park.
It's inappropriate.
But no
And
one
you
can
can see a
in.
bunch of people walking by.
But nobody can see in, but
Right.
I mean,
So what are you saying? Is it like if a tree falls in the forest?
right? It's
Does it make a
Schrodinger's
sound?
porn over here. Is he jaking it or not?
Yeah, I don't think
This
it counts as public masturbation, but it feels like it. And
But
that's
if you
what's
did,
cool
what if
about
you
it.
did? What if you did? What if you masturbated right in your sex jar, and there are children about?
That is, I don't want that. But I mean, if you're going to be in a park, there
will
are
be
gonna kids
children.
there.
Bullshit!
Yeah. That's how you get in trouble.
It should, man, I don't know. You've complicated my.
Yeah, but if
My
you went
plan.
to say like Hippie Hollow or something,
What's that?
like Hippie Hollow where everyone's already
Ooh,
naked,
That's not bad.
but that kind of is like,
I'm trying
why
to-
don't you just do it?
Yeah. I'm trying to make a kind of like a comparison to Hollow Man right now. Is this something?
Kevin
similar?
Bacon's bacon.
It's like the opposite of Hollow Man.
Kevin
Never mind.
Bacon's bacon. Like whenever that scene where they're reforming him, like where he's becoming Hollow Man, you see his
Yeah,
dick.
you can see his,
his
dick.
bacon. His bacon becoming visible or visible from the meat down.
From the meat down.
Speaking of meat down,
Yeah, speaking of in entertainment news, live action U.S. produced Gundam movie is coming to Netflix. The anime
What is
mecha
Gundam?
saga Gundam,
Oh,
it's an anime.
Mobile Suit Gundams.
it's a big robot.
Oh, okay, I see it
Yeah.
now. It's this.
I feel like
Are
it
they,
has that
it's been
every
piloted.
time.
the Transformers are cars that turned into Gundams?
No,
Or is it
Transformers are
separate?
Gundam.
No.
Because it looks like a Transformer.
They're Gundam that turn into cars,
Is that right?
more or
Sort
less.
of,
Well,
yeah.
no, but they're sentient, so they don't.
Yeah.
They're not piloted. They're just aliens.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so my bad.
It's similar
But it
that
does
they're
look like
like
a
a
Transformer.
robotic representation and an animation made in Japan. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's like about the closest relation with Gundam and Transformers,
Okay.
sort of.
So apparently, and live action remakes of animes historically have not gone
Wait,
well.
You've never seen Dragon Ball Z?
A lot of them haven't
Last
even
Airbender?
been made after they've been announced, like Akira and Evangelion. But this
I
one
think they're
apparently,
going through with Akira now.
it's got a director, it's got a screenwriter, and it's got a distributor. So hopefully, and it's being written by Brian K. Vaughan, who's the comic book writer who wrote Y: The Last Man, Saga, a bunch of other things. Good writer. So I expect good things. Expect good things.
Nice.
I don't. I think it's gonna be a crock.
Oh,
I mean, it's
dude,
on
this
Netflix.
guy.
It should have like a theatrical release if it's gonna be something.
No, Netflix does
Shit,
movies now,
dude.
so they got Oscars now, man.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Netflix in the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
I
movies
need
are
to
over,
adjust.
man. It's sad, but it's true.
movies is done ski.
But there's still like a line drawn in the sand of like the good movies and the bad movies.
What is that line?
Yeah, where's that line?
I think it's very statistical in a way. Like I couldn't draw it out in 30 minutes.
Jesus.
Okay, you need a couple hours to answer the question.
He's gonna
we
You can
asked?
map this
explain
out.
it. You could, every
You gotta
episode. Let's
map
talk
this
about
out.
Yeah. No, because I boil it down to like production companies and where those production companies like originate from, like who's their umbrella company versus if they're like an independent company. You know what I mean? Like
A24. What do we think about?
they're
Anyways,
definitely above the
Focus.
line. Focus is
Okay.
above anyone you can pretty much name, and they've probably won an Oscar or been nominated are above that line. You know?
Okay.
Like they're gonna like survive for as long as they need to.
all right.
I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
I don't either.
But let's talk about toilets.
Speaking of technology going crazy, Japanese toilets now can measure fatigue levels at highway rest stops. So everyone knows Japanese toilets are super,
Sentient.
yeah, they're sentient. They got bidets.
And
They got little like buttons that you can
Ambidnites.
push to make sounds. They got heat.
They got
Yeah,
the ones
it's
that are
real
just
nice.
like a hole in the ground.
They do have those. Did you
They
have
do
to
have those
Did you shit in
too.
one of those when you were out there, Burrito? Did you shit in one of those?
The proper way to
I
shit
did.
toilets.
I
Yeah.
did. It's very difficult
Yeah.
Unless you're like
because I cannot do the Asian squat.
I
Still?
I mean, like, I think you were doing it wrong.
maybe he just wasn't that limber.
He was hovering. I think you're supposed to commit.
Is there a stereotype of Asian squatting and smoking?
Yeah, with a newspaper.
There's definitely like a
Because I was
meter
trying
out
to tell my
there.
brother about it the other day, and he's like, "I've never heard about it." And then I looked it up, and there's a lot of pictures of like businessmen smoking and squatting down. Anyway, so why would a toilet have to measure fatigue? What's the purpose of this?
It doesn't have to.
Okay,
it just
so-
does.
Yeah, it's just they just wanted to.
Is it just based on your
these are going to
pulse?
be these are
We
located.
were so
some of
concerned
these are
with whether we could. We never stopped to think why.
some of these are showing up in rest stops
just on their own.
highways, so that
They're just showing up on their own.
Sentient toilets.
so that when you're on a long drive and you don't want to drive tired.
Yeah.
I mean, who
then,
does?
While you're on the toilet, you can take your measurement. Your
It
How's it
scans
know?
your
How's it know?
butthole and to see if you're tired or not.
Why
Yeah,
don't
the
you
loose is
listen-
a butthole.
It says
listen
they
to your
have
heart.
vibration sensors built into the toilet seat that analyze pulse fluctuations,
made by
which are
Hitachi?
able to calculate an individual's fatigue levels.
What did you say, Gemini?
Is it made by Hitachi?
It's a go-to.
They only make one thing.
I heard that somewhere.
Okay, I mean, so you just you're taking a shit. You look over, you check your fatigue levels, and
check your levels. You check. You do like an oil check.
You push the button that you want a measurement taken. You answer a few questions.
There's questions you have to answer.
There's a quiz, huh? Okay.
What?
Yeah, there's a little. I think there's like 3 questions you have to answer.
It's like, are you tired? Do you want to go night?
Can I buzz your butt?
How many digits?
You have to put in
25 cents.
You have to put in your age bracket.
Oh.
Because apparently that matters. And it does ask you if you're tired.
That's the only thing. That's the only indicator.
We're going to find out that literally is the only thing that they're going off of.
They just wanted to buzz your butt.
It's Hitachi, dude.
But it's genius.
They only make one thing.
They think it's being used for like data collection to make it get better or something. That stuff. But yeah. So it looks interesting. Wow. Just advancing our knowledge forward in toilet technology. That's Japan.
And that
thanks, guys.
Was Burrito's Nippon News. We back on with the regular ass world news. We're actually back in Japan. Kyoto woman accused of stalking police officer who previously arrested her for stalking.
I mean, you got to see this coming, dude.
Yeah. I mean, Officer Burrito with the fear boner. Officer Burrito.
What's up?
We're doing a reenactment. So Brian is the stalker, and you're the cop.
What? Okay.
You're at a coffee house.
Hello, Officer Burrito. Do you remember me? I'm the stalker that you arrested a couple of weeks ago.
I do remember. I'm sorry. I don't understand what's happening right now.
I've been watching you. I've been watching you sleep, eat, shit into a toilet, and jerking your dick off.
I meant I don't know what's happening inside of my pants.
Yeah, well, yeah, I do. It's called a raging boner. Because this is your kink, is being stalked by a criminal, and you want to fuck my ass.
I think I need to speak to my supervisor.
And scene.
Who wrote that script?
Fucking Oliver Stone.
The same people who write the fake porn.
Yeah.
I still say there's no. It's all fake.
Well, speaking of explosions, explosion at gender reveal party rocks several towns.
What is this, amateur?
Talking Mountain Rock.
Yeah, they got a bunch of 80 pounds of tannerite.
Wow.
Loaded up and blew
80
it up.
pounds?
Yeah, that's what the story says.
Wait, didn't we?
Seems like
we've not discussed this. Okay, maybe I'm just thinking about the chat.
This happens a lot.
Yeah, gender reveal party's gone sour.
Yeah.
Gender reveal party's gone wrong. Watch Mojo Top 10 coming in at 4.
On Spike TV, dude. Or is that different? Is Mojo? Would Mojo be on?
Mojo's
YouTube. Yeah.
It's kind of in the same kind of audience.
Yeah.
Speaking of whiskey lovers.
Yeah, get your papers in order. Shuffling papers.
It's a sound effect.
That's how you know it's legit ass news. The oldest whiskey believed to be in existence is soon to be up for auction. A historic. So, does it irk you guys when people say unhistoric? A-N?
What?
Like historic?
Unhistoric.
No, ahistoric.
Is that correct?
I'm fine with it.
I think it is different in England.
English.
They say ahistoric
because they say H weird. Yeah. They call it H.
Wait a second. Ahistoric. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So in England they do that because they don't.
Yeah.
Historic.
Anyway, this one could date back to the 1760s. You guys drinking this? True or false?
True.
It's expected to fetch $40,000. Do you think this tastes good? Does it? Does it ever get bad?
Yeah.
I bet it tastes like absolute goddamn shit, and it got no alcohol in it left.
It tastes like fossils.
Really? Is that what happens to it?
It tastes like old library books.
Yeah, it tastes like old library books.
Yeah, it probably does.
We're in the habit of going to the library, going to the news section, and licking the books.
The collector's item.
Here's the question for me as a recovering alcoholic: do you think it's worth the risk if it doesn't have as much alcohol? Is this kind of like an O'Doul's now?
I doubt the spirit has stayed for over 200 years.
I bet there's still some spirit.
Plus, how well was it sealed? Back in the day.
Yeah, but
They got hermetic sealing. They can't even do that now.
I think they might.
How old is this?
1760?
200 years. 250 years. 260 years.
Yeah, like 250, 260.
You drinking a burrito?
I would try it if
Sure, why not?
it wasn't a relapse. I'm interested.
Well, okay, so what if you taste it and you do relapse and this is all you ever want to drink ever again?
Well, that's the first and last
every time I drink, I have to spend $40,000.
No, there's only one of these.
There's only one of these, man.
Oh,
You
that's
don't
right.
get more.
Well, then I go and look for the second oldest, in the 1800s.
And it just doesn't
go
taste,
down
it doesn't
that?
hit the same.
You're going to go down
You
that rabbit
work
hole?
your way back
Well,
up
it's never going to hit the same. I'm always going to be chasing that 260-year-old library book.
Speaking of old library books, intruders trespass at Denny's. Cook eggs twice.
Did they cook the same eggs twice or did they go back for more eggs?
They went back for more.
Yeah, baby.
I get it.
They were consider enough to say, okay, I want some eggs. And
That's all they wanted.
But they didn't make a shitload of them. They made just enough that they thought they could eat. And they're like, I'm still kind of hungry. So they
turn around.
Yeah. It's like if I was just breaking into a Denny's to make fucking eggs, you don't think I'm taking all the eggs?
Yeah, that's why I hope they go easy on these people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that big. I hope they just
go
find them
over
for
easy.
how
I
much
hope
the eggs cost.
Denny's uses this as a promotional value.
I
And
think this is.
no, but reaches out to the family, drops the charges. And then maybe if they did this, they were, I don't know, were they just fucking around? Were they kids or was it a family and they were just trying to eat? You know what I
I
mean?
want to say these were employees.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they were?
Well then,
Probably. That's just my guess.
you think just
That's
shithead
not that
kids?
bad either.
Yeah.
If they were employees, I feel like
would've
they would
eaten on the
say
clock.
employees.
Well, that's why it
Yeah.
says trespass, because they weren't supposed to be there at that time. And they're intruders.
How are you going to get
Trespass.
fired
open
on your
24
day
hours?
off? How are you going to get
They're
fired on your day off? Stealing boxes? They say that was stealing boxes.
What are you
That
going to
is
build?
funny. Wait, is that a quote from something?
It's
Friday. The clubhouse.
Clubhouse. What are you going to do, Craig? Build a clubhouse?
Speaking of clubhouses,
Man arrested at airport after 35 birds intended for singing contest found in his clothing.
Amateur hour.
So he had them in these little hair rollers, right? And in somewhere in New York, I believe, they have this underground bird singing gambling ring.
What?
Where these two finches duke it out, and then the crowd decides who sings better, and they all bet.
it's like the Kumite of singing.
And these birds can fetch up to $5,000 a piece
Damn.
if they're champion singing birds.
It's funny thinking about these hard ass criminals in a basement somewhere, with fucking birds,
Chirping,
Singing,
little
yeah.
chirping
ass
like-
birds.
Yeah, and the judge or whatever is crying because this bird brought tears to his eyes.
They're probably washing each other's feet.
Yeah.
Did he get caught because they started singing in his clothes?
They had to have been chirping.
You think that when the cops pulled him over, they're like, a little bird told me.
Oh my God.
How did you find me? A little bird had told me.
Little Boyd. Little Boyd told
did a
me.
little singing.
Is that Dick Hawks?
Dick Hawks. Yeah, Dick Hawks. Hot shit, dude. Detective Dick Hawks.
Wait, oh yeah, because it's not, okay, it's like,
Hawks.
but it's H-O-C-K-S?
No, H-A-W-K-S.
Is it ham?
H-O-A-W-K-S. H-A-W-K-S.
And multiple
Why
birds.
was his name Hawks again?
Because
his name was Richard.
It was Dick Hawks.
Oh, Dick
Cox. Yeah. Like Mike Hawks.
Right. I have to go back and listen to that to get.
But then you named the daughter Ham. Ham Hawks.
Oh yeah, because
As if that
Dick
was a
Hawks came
name.
before Ham Hawks.
Yeah, as if that was a name to name your daughter. Ham. Not Pam.
Sir, meet my daughter.
Her real
Ham.
name is Hamala.
Hamala, dude. Hamala Harris Hawks.
No.
Speaking of birds,
Speaking of birds, Japanese zoo finds out why its toucans keep flirting but won't get it on. So there's two toucans.
Two dudes.
They're
Is it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I was gonna say it was gonna be like one of those riddles. You know that riddle about how can you? Never mind. The doctor being your mother. Anyways, forget about it. Yeah. So these two birds were flirting, and they were like trying to, get them to have a kid, and then they found out that one of them was just a real manly woman bird.
Oh.
They misgendered her.
Oh no. Wait, a manly woman bird? Oh, a manly woman bird?
Them birds gay.
Or a lady man bird?
They're both
It
ladies.
was a
womanly man bird.
manly girl bird.
Oh, they're both ladies.
I think they're both ladies. I think they're lesbian birds.
Oh.
So, anyways, I was hoping that I could get y'all to guess why they weren't. What could possibly be wrong with
Why
I thought
they wouldn't
one
mate.
person would guess infertility, something else, but right off the bat,
I mean, what
You
else
might
was
get it.
everyone thinking?
Is this fake porn?
what?
Is this fake porn? What else was everyone thinking? Why these birds weren't getting it on? Like,
They probably didn't think at all. It wasn't a big deal,
no,
you know.
I didn't read the story.
I'm surveying the land. Burrito, why did you think these two birds were not getting it on?
Did you think at all about it?
I didn't think about it at all. But their names are Toto and Poco. So apparently
They should have known.
Poco wasn't poking.
Oh.
Ooh.
There was no Poco.
Yeah,
No,
there was
like
nothing
poke,
to
no.
poke her with.
Yeah. And
Toto
finally,
not getting no
Poco, I hardly know. Sorry.
Dunkin' is introducing coconut milk to its stores with 3 all-new refreshers.
Why'd you bring
Christ.
And we weren't
This is
surprised by
Brian
the
Dunkin'
fake
Donuts.
porn.
is going. Yeah, this is fake porn. This is actually
Coconut milk
real.
is salty,
True or false?
right?
Only from the farmer's market.
Dude, I keep going back, dude. I'm telling you, it's still salty. Every time I go to the farmer's market, it never gets unsalty. Can you
you
explain that?
Did you try a different farmer?
No.
Maybe-
I really like the guy.
Yeah, he seems nice.
He gives it to me for free.
Gallons at a time. He's probably just as confused as you are.
Time to suck today's dick.
And that was the news.
Food truck fanboys, you haven't lived until you've conquered the crazy one. Intergalactic Boba Runner Booba Get serves you everything! The crazy one. Infinite calories for a not so infinite price. Best bring your appetite, because the crazy one has everything! No substitutions! No! Don't give up your much-earned cred by asking for no pickles or no onions. Booba won't hold the mayo, because it wouldn't be the crazy one if it didn't have everything! Next time you've got a craving for clout that will get your feet wet, find the most badass food truck in the galaxy and order the crazy one from Booba Gets.
I'm Booba Gets, and I gets it. So get it.
Booba Gets is definitely using Be Praised mayonnaise, isn't he?
He uses all 3 kinds of mayonnaise, because
Jesus Christ.
you gotta use everything.
He does
What's
have to use...
There's 3 kinds of mayonnaise?
You guys are so dumb.
I didn't hear about that.
What are they?
Is this a meme?
Is this a joke?
Regular mayonnaise. Japanese mayonnaise.
Gum.
Nature's mayonnaise.
Is that what you meant, Burrito?
No, but I like it better.
I was like, it couldn't possibly.
I guess Miracle Whip.
Oh, is that what the third one is? Like
Fake
Burrito
mayo.
said? Yeah.
Miracle Whip.
Oh, I guess so. That also makes sense.
What did
I just
you-
figured.
what
What
do you
do you
mean?
mean? Say
What
three
do you mean?
mayonnaises?
Yeah, I just
You were just
thought
being
there was
funny?
like. I thought mayonnaise be praised was one version, and then there was just regular mayo, and then there was cute
Because
mayo.
Be Praised
but-
mayonnaise
I
is
see.
special.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
only uses
Nice.
egg whites.
Yeah, because it was just the egg whites.
Yeah. I wonder if that would be good.
I think that's what Miracle Whip is.
No.
Makes them all fluffy.
I thought Miracle Whip was like margarine.
Nah.
I thought Miracle Whip doesn't use any eggs.
Yeah.
Am-
That
Nah.
was just...
It uses eggs.
No, it
And
doesn't.
corn byproducts.
Oh.
I think you're lying
ground up
about
eggshells in that.
Miracle Whip. I think you're lying about Miracle
They
Whip.
pop it like microscopic popcorn.
Jesus.
It's too tangy. Miracle Whip.
You like a softer approach to mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I like a
It's like
subtle,
less
subtle
bleach.
mayonnaise.
Less bleach.
Speaking of mayo,
What happened?
I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Avengers. That's a pretty good clue.
yeah, I have a guess already.
Shawarma?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what kind?
Lamb shawarma?
No.
Beef?
Yes, and
Chicken?
chicken. Beef and chicken shawarma. Good job, guys.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm an idiot and also allegedly white. What is shawarma?
You know what a like spit roast where it's like the meat has been piled on top of this like pole that spins around. And they shave it off and they put it into like pita
chopped.
bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Wait,
like
so
a
when you
gyro,
get
but I feel
like
like
a
it's
gyro,
like a
Gyro's a
version.
massive piece of meat, right? That just, it's just a chunk of meat that gets, and then you carve off chunks of meat.
Yes.
This is piled, so that you know they're flat this way, and then as you cut them, they're more like pieces.
that's the only difference between gyro and.
It's probably
Or
also
that's the-
seasoning differently
But can you get shawarma at a Greek place?
if they serve it. I mean,
What is this? What is shawarma from? Where is that
I feel
from?
it's more of like a street food.
yeah, it's a Greek food.
Is it? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for educating me. Not interesting radio, but it's informative for me personally.
And that's how we grow. Who else ate? Anybody else eat lunch?
Did anyone eat something that they don't eat all the time, like me?
I did, and I went first.
That was good.
Tell us about it, Brian.
It's a can of meat.
Boomchi at the mall.
Oh, Panda Express. You really treated yourself today.
Yeah, I got some orange chicken and chow mein. I guess.
I mean, I could have guessed that as well.
Right. So, but I showed up and it was just coming out. It was fresh. And you don't get that. Usually it's like 5 hours old.
Yeah.
They just refilled the
trays.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just refilled the trays.
Nice.
Did they,
Like the chow mein was the tray came out, and then right after it, orange chicken. Perfect.
Hot. The thing they don't tell you about Panda Express is that it's just buffet, but they charge you per plate.
Yeah, it's bullshit. But I keep coming back. Come back on my own.
Anybody else eat food?
I ate some food.
You ate some fucking food? Did you go
Was it
back to
square?
Windows yet? Yeah, was it square?
Yes.
Was it Munster cheese based?
No.
Oh, we're getting fancy today.
Was there turkey and ham involved?
Boomchi, it was praised.
You got you just had a mayonnaise
You had a
sandwich,
mayonnaise
dude.
sandwich.
Hey.
No. I don't do that. But that was in it.
Bullshit!
Boomchi, the other part came from a can.
Tuna?
Yeah.
Tuna
fish
salad,
sandwich.
tuna
Yep.
fish.
Did you toast the bread?
I didn't because I took it to work, so I didn't want it to get soggy.
Bullshit!
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered.
Maybe it
It
would.
does matter. It gets a nuttier flavor on the outside.
I don't have a toaster.
Okay, see, you could have just said that.
If I'm at
What is your
home-
reason that it wasn't
That one
toasted?
makes more sense than I didn't want it to be soggy when I got to work.
Because it gets less soggy if you toast it, I would guess.
Yeah, that's true. If
Monkey's out of the bottle, man.
if I want to toast my bread,
You got to
and
put
I'm
it
at
on the
home,
stovetop.
Then I just put it on the stove. I just put it in the pan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Put a little butter down. Put a little butter.
He uses mayonnaise.
I only
I don't
cook
have
with
butter.
mayonnaise. I don't know where y'all been.
Doesn't burn.
I don't keep
It
butter
doesn't
or
burn.
a toaster in my house.
It's hotter than ghee. Mayonnaise. All right,
That's a
all
selling
right.
point.
All right.
I think you guys already know what I have for lunch. We talked about it on Double X Quantimino.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. They were
Like
selling these for a nickel.
a lot of cum. Oh,
Was it fake? Was it?
Oh,
mosaic?
Nathan's or a hot dog or
you had a hot
Nathan's
dog from a gas station.
Gas station hot dogs.
Gas station hot dogs, baby. From QT.
From QT.
Those are legit.
I didn't get crazy though. I just got like a normal one. And
You didn't get the cheese jalapeno?
No, they were looking a little old, so I went for the
All wrinkly.
that buffalo chicken taquito thing.
Yeah.
It's like a stick, but I put a bun on it.
Okay.
I feel like you're not
Because the buns
supposed to, but
no.
it doesn't make sense.
They
but
don't charge you
There's
for
no
buns.
rule,
Yeah, they
dude.
don't.
But they do charge you for chili and cheese, and that really makes me mad.
Bullshit.
Wait, what? QT charges?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, and it's
Man, that's
significant.
It's like
bullshit.
$1
Yeah.
Bullshit.
for one of them.
Bullshit.
What do you think's going
That's
on
fucked
there?
up.
They don't
Maybe
want to
it's
have
real.
to do it. They don't want to have to refill that thing.
Oh, that makes sense. It probably saves them money to
Yeah.
sell it off versus having someone dump it and refill it.
Oh, they're
So
trying to
often.
like discourage people from getting it? Is that what
Yeah.
you're
Why
saying?
else would you charge for free chili and cheese?
Right?
Bullshit.
That we were talking about Big Bites earlier. Big Bites versus QT dogs.
Dude, Big Bite, I mean, like, there's so much good in that 7-Eleven roller section, dude. The taquitos are where it's at for me, man. That shit's just...
I like the ones with the shredded beef in them.
Yeah. The steak one, the Monterey
Oh, I haven't
Jack
had that.
one, and then the buffalo chicken rollers. Oh, damn.
QT has their copycat.
Yeah, but this is the OG.
Yeah. And I like to put a bun on that too. As long as
Just
I can
like
have
free
a bun,
buns.
throw it in. It holds all the
You got
condiments
M&Ms, you
and
put
stuff
some buns
together.
in it?
Yeah.
Well, you put a taquito in the bun?
Yeah, because that's how
Yeah.
he is.
And then I
Yeah,
put
no,
the-
I like it, dude. I
put
like
the
where you're
sau-
thinking. You're
I
just
put
trying
the
to.
sauce down and sprinkle Reese's Pieces, so it's like good combination of salty and sweet. Like it's
Yeah.
Umami.
gas station dog, like it's its own thing.
Now,
And it
I
doesn't have
like
to be
your
Reese's
dedication
Pieces.
to saving a buck. I really do.
It's not saving a buck. It's eating more just because.
It's more bang for your buck.
I guess.
Is the bun?
Well, no,
on
but
that
no. Well,
taquito.
the bun, you're getting that for free.
Yeah. But you're not saving anything.
It's not a buck. It's really like,
Yeah, but
You're
give or
getting
take.
something for free, but you're not saving anything. It's a different concept.
how do you package those taquitos though?
They have the cardboard
Little
box.
Oh, I didn't see them, so I just used a bun.
Hey. Did you eat the bun?
Respect.
Bullshit.
Of course.
Of
Wait,
course.
but did you eat it like
Did
inside?
you eat the
like you had-
taquito in the bun?
How else?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're right. He's right. He brings up a good point.
Wow.
You're not just gonna eat a bun by itself, dude. What are you talking about?
What if you put
just a
chili and
taquito by
cheese
itself?
on that bitch? What if you go to 7-Eleven where the chili and cheese is free? And you
I don't
get
trust
the...
their chili and cheese though. Maybe that's what's going on with QT. Is it's trustworthy?
No. Have you had QT chili cheese? I know
No.
the answer. No, because it charged you.
Yeah, because there's upcharge. That's a problem.
But let me
Is
ask
there
you
something
this.
wrong with me that I've never thought about how?
Have you had 7-Eleven chili cheese?
No,
Me?
I have had the
Oh.
cheese, and
Like from the
it's
nachos.
It's just canned cheese. Like
Yeah. It's Velveeta.
comes in big giant.
Bags.
Oh, they come in bags.
Yeah.
I thought they shredded the cheese. You know,
Shut the fuck up.
milked fresh from the cow,
Yeah.
aged 68 days.
It's a pipeline
to
straight to
table.
each farm to table.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right next to the coconut milk.
Farm to table free cheese machine. Machine
They
cheese.
have underground pipes that run from Central 7-Eleven that pipes the cheese. As it ages, it's pushing it through, and these are aging pipes. So each of the pipes are the same length so that the cheese comes out at the same consistency at the same age. True or false?
No one's feeling it, man.
What? Come on, man.
Sometimes you think they're filling the gas tanks, but they're really filling
It's
the
just
cheese
cheese.
tanks.
Yeah, they're filling the cheese tanks. They're giving away cheese. You don't think they need that much cheese? Come on, fuck out of here. That was what we had for lunch.
So last night, I poured my meat. It felt so good, I poured it again. Hey, it's me, Meatwad. You might know me from that time a giant robot rabbit terrorized the city. Or maybe I electrocuted you or someone in your family accidentally. You might be thinking, Meatwad, how do you do it? Well, it's no secret. It's just daddy juice.
Hey, buddy, you look a little tired. Well, let me try that again. Hey, buddy, you look a little tired. Feeling run down? Maybe it's time to crack open a fresh can of daddy juice to help you finish strong. Still sucking on your first one? No sweat. Double fisting is never a bad idea. So take a daddy juice in each hand and let that soothing jolt of energy wash all over your face, neck, and chest, like a calm tsunami that will make you say,
Daddy juice comes in delicious flavors like salted plums, peach straw nectar, and white honey.
Daddy juice will calm you down and fuck you up. Daddy juice, take it to the face. Well, back again. Hey guys, how's it going? Did you miss me?
What's up? Where'd you go in between the segment earlier and
the
now?
The bathroom.
You been there the whole time?
What's it do you?
Never mind.
Keep your secrets, Eric America.
Hey, I keep some things close to the vest. I'm just kind of a private guy, you know what I mean?
I hear you.
So yeah, I was shitting the entire time, basically.
Yeah, so anyways, I was just
building a wall.
My brains out.
I was building a damn wall. You got that right. Hey,
dude, I know we don't get political, but what if
flusher.
Trump's wall was actually just shit? Would you be for it or against it?
I like that because I believe I'd be for it.
Yeah, you have to.
Anyways, I built my own damn wall. It's a two-flusher. You guys ever been there?
Yeah, well, how does that work?
Where the water goes all the way around the turd because it just don't, and then you gotta,
yeah.
Gotta give the handle another pull.
You gotta give it a little love.
It never works for me. I mean, it's either stuck or not stuck.
Brother?
So hey, Eric, you learned some stuff. You're gonna learn some
facts.
I did bring some damn facts. You goddamn right. First of which is that the honey badger. Oh shit. That his primary defense mechanism. The primary defense mechanism of a honey badger is to go for the groin area, basically ripping its prey's testicles off until it bleeds to damn death.
Damn.
It doesn't. It just.
Monkey's out of the bottle, man.
It's a flavor enhancer for the honey badger. You know, if you're pleading with it to just give you the release of debt.
That's a hardcore way to die, though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hey.
Honey badger don't care.
So you're saying that the honey badger enjoys this in a kind of a psychotic way?
It relishes it. It says the testicles are the most flavorful part.
I'm trying to look to see what
True
a
or
honey
false?
badger looks like.
It looks like a damn Wolverine.
Oh, I see him. Oh man, I'm just imagining this little guy like ripping my fucking dick off. It's terrifying.
Well, then maybe you imagine him pulling back the foreskin and giving you a nice wash out.
Natural peanut butter. The natural peanut butter that's accumulated under my foreskin.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, honey badger. Yeah, please. It's been a while. Thank you.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
They lift up the hood and the oil just like oozes through like you broke a casket.
Okay.
You got a little damn oil in your cylinders, if you know what I mean.
Damn, son.
Oh, voice actor Frank Welker has voiced Fred from Scooby-Doo continuously since the show's inception, except for one series where the characters was children. You may know him as the voice of Megatron from the live-action Transformers movie. Hey, do you know who voiced Shaggy?
Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem.
Everybody knew.
Casey Kasem.
Casey himself, he was like, hey, maybe I like marijuana a little bit, you know what I mean?
Was he a marijuana guy?
Shaggy was.
Oh, that's true. That is fun that this guy is old as fuck and he's still doing Scooby-Doo. That's fun. Good for him.
How much you think he makes?
I wouldn't guess that much, but maybe he does.
Wait, so he voiced Fred when he was Freddie Prinze Jr.?
He overdubbed.
Freddie a little soft. Let's get
they were like, look,
Frank
hey,
back in. Let's
Freddie,
get Frank
or
in the studio.
Look, we have a contract with this Frank Welker guy. We got to overdub your shit.
Wouldn't that be something?
So I actually knew that the same person that did Fred also did Megatron.
Megatron.
Yeah, from Transformers. But I didn't know this other stuff. You want me to read all of his
Tell
his
us
voices?
about it, Burrito.
Hey, we all learning things together. Why the frig not?
So he did Megatron,
you said that
Galvatron,
one.
and
Okay.
Soundwave in the Transformers. He did Shao Kahn and Reptile in the 95 Mortal Kombat film.
Pretty good.
Curious George in the Curious George franchise. Garfield on the Garfield Show. And Nibbler on Futurama.
This guy's like a
Jabberjaw,
Billy West over here.
Speed Buggy, Astro, Sneasley Seal, Mush Mouse, and Azrael in the Smurfs.
Damn.
The damn cat.
There you
And
go.
he's old.
That's a lot, right?
The damn
Yeah, he's
cat.
pretty old.
How much you think you got paid for that one? The Gargamel?
Is he Gargamel? Is that what you
No,
said?
he's Gargamel's damn cat.
No,
Azrael.
Azrael.
Azrael the cat.
Shit. He's
Damn
like
cat.
a lot of his work is just making animal noises. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do you think he records that?
I think he has a home studio now.
You think he goes down on all fours while he's taking the shit?
Oh.
You're an asshole.
Real method.
Speaking of method,
a helium balloon on the moon, unlike what we might feel intuitive, would drop to the ground as if it was heavy.
Is there some science person that can explain this to me?
I think because the atmosphere actually exerts force on helium to push it upwards, and there's no damn atmosphere on the damn moon.
Is that true, Eric?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I went somewhere. What were we talking about?
Sometimes you really surprise me.
I
with
went
this knowledge
somewhere.
here. What's that?
I had a flashback. What happened?
Oh damn, that's crazy, Eric. You won't believe this, dude. You became like a real science literate guy for a second.
You scienced the shit out of that.
I don't believe you at all.
All right,
I
roll
took
the tape
salad
back.
once or twice. I went to college. You guys know that?
Where?
University of fuck your mom.
Oh God, you got me. Eric, you wily son of a bee.
What do you think about this one? The average American child eats 50 peanut butter.
bring it all back around.
We can talk about peanut butter. We can talk about
all natural,
fresh from the jar. The average American child eats 1,500 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches before they graduate high school. When was the last time you had a peanut butter and jelly?
Bullshit.
I love it, dude. It's a dessert. It's a dessert sandwich. And people are just giving their kids this as if it's a real meal, but it's dessert.
Because of the sugar?
Yeah.
Or because of the damn peanut butter?
And jelly.
I haven't had one in a while because I'm trying to watch my weight, as everyone knows. But I love a PB&J. Don't even get me
trying to
fucking
lose your
started.
weight? You trying to lose damn weight?
Yeah.
I got a tip for you.
Yeah?
You ever try Met?
Was it Met?
Met.
What was you mean methamphetamine?
Methamphetamine, yeah. Whatever Met's last name is.
No, I've never tried meth, but I do. Yeah, I hear that's appetite suppressant.
Never took a ride him, no. Know what I mean?
You don't do drugs anymore, though,
Suck
do
your
you?
dick for $5.
Time to suck today's dick.
What?
All right, I'll see y'all later.
You have one more. Wait, don't leave.
Oh.
You have one more.
You goddamn right. Hey, who's running the fucking thing? Despite being the
Your
best
parole officer.
Oh, damn it. The damn PO. We want to talk about that son of a bitch, that goddamn ungrateful son of a bitch. We going to talk about him?
He says
Eric, we have to send him we send him a tape of this every week, so you might want to not talk shit about him.
I'll think about it. Despite being the best camouflage, mammals cannot produce green pigment. Hence the reason there are no green damn mammals. We just ain't got
Incredible Hulk.
We ain't got
Green
green
Giant.
We ain't got
Or
green.
the Green Goblin.
Green is just I also learned this. You can't see green and red at the same damn time.
What?
That's what it
What
says.
do you mean? What about a shirt that is green and also red?
Like if they're like kind of in the same thing, your eye can't process it.
I think from a distance.
There's no such thing as red green.
You can put red
Is
and
it-
green next to each other.
Look up in the internet, red green.
Oh, you mean mixed together?
Yeah.
It's Quantimino.
You can't do no damn red green. That was the last piece of damn knowledge, okay? Send that to my fucking PO, that son of a bitch, that piece of shit. That goddamn asshole. I was late 5 minutes. I was picking up a soda for him. Pop my ass. Pop his ass.
All right, we'll cut that out before we send it to him.
When your hair's all messed up and you look like shit, there's a solution for you. Blow and go. State-of-the-line solid-state technology sourced with the bestest Japanese to the technology to create the best hairdryer in the world. Shit, even the universe. 10 levels of blow with two hyperdrives. It's the apex of the vortex, the tsunami mommy. You can read up on the advanced features of blow and go in your own time. For now, just blow and go. That's all you need to know. Every major department store that's worth a shit. And gas stations. And bodegas got them.
Everyone's entitled to the truth. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Slam City Radio. Get in touch with us through a contact form at slamcityradio.com. We'll send you a sticker, then ask you where to stick it. Subscribe, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all day, every day.
I said split. Take the scene, you turkeys. Get out of my house. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Shove it up your damn ass. Wait, is that what I normally do it?
Was that too much?
Hit him up.
Hit him up. Hit him up.
Shake a seam. What a good turn of phrase.
What does that mean?
It means like running, like the inseam of your pants. You're shaking them because you're going, you're leaving.
Wow.
But
so you say, hey, shake a seam.
How much explanation did that have to take? Because we just had that. Did that. Like the first guy who came up with it, and he had to convince everybody that's what they meant, and he had to stick to that, and he had to make sure his friends also told everybody that's what they meant.
I guess I kind of knew when you first said it. I knew. I just wanted to confirm, so it wasn't that weird. But
bullshit.
You're right. It's not obvious. Like if you say kick rocks.
Kick rocks.
It's similar.
Yeah.
Well.
Cool, guys.